It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious V, so don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Well, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the Weird Wednesday edition of the KVJ show.
Oh, yeah, it's going to get real weird.
It is. I bet it will. At least it's not 3.14 again. Wow. Good heavens. The revenge is super pie, Virginia.
This guy, he don't quit.
No,
he doesn't know when to quit.
He doesn't know when to quit. No.
Last year, I thought it was bad. Oh, well, no. He came back again this year.
I agree with y'all. I wish I could stop him.
I believed him yesterday when he sat in here and said I was safe. He told me off mic, oh, you're safe. I'm not going to come after you.
Mm-hmm. That's what Super Pie does. He did the same thing to Denny's. He's like, dude, we're just concentrating on Kevin today.
Yeah.
We're getting nobody but Kevin.
And you got Kevin. And so everybody else was lulled into a false sense of security.
No, Virginia apparently from the video I saw got nailed at a gas station.
Yeah.
And people were worried.
Well, I'm pumping gas. And then other people thought you were just a random assailant attacking a woman.
And as I'm pieing Virginia, I rip the butt out of my favorite shorts. My army shorts are ruined. They're gone. They finally have gone down.
That's called karma.
It was. It's ripped right now.
Denny simply trying to get his mail last night is accosted. If you want to see the video, it's up on the KVJ Show YouTube channel. You can see it on our social media as well. 3.15 is today, though. It's the day of Super Fist, Virginia.
Oh.
I don't know if you knew that. Yeah,
I love Super Fist.
According to Super Pie, one of his last things was saying, Ralston will never strike back because he's lost his heart.
Oh, is that
That's
what it
what
is?
Super Pie said, yeah.
Does Super Fist want like a co-host? Does he want like a
sidekick.
Robin to your Batman?
Absolutely, yeah. Well, I think you actually are Super Fist, Virginia. You're the one that's actually...
You're his arch enemy.
Yeah, you're the one that's blackened his eye.
Oh, it's so hard to be Super Fist, though. I was hoping you would be Super Fist, and I could just help you and support you.
I got you. Okay.
It's a lot of work.
Hey, look, his beef's not really with you, Sinicki. It's with Ralston, and it's always been with Ralston. You guys are just carnage. You guys are just part of Ralston's extension.
Demented people talking third person. Just so you know that. Just so you know.
Has so many alter egos, he has no idea who he is.
He can't keep them straight.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Misha Barton's lawyers are talking. So, does this mean she's in on this tape or not? It's still kind of interesting, and I think we have to stick around to see what happens next before we can answer that question. But we'll tell you what her lawyers had to say yesterday about the threats to reveal this love tape that was made. Before we get into that, though, the rich guys just get richer. Here's Adam Levine talking about when he met up with Sammy Hagar in Cabo, and they decided to do their own tequila together.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know you knew Sammy Hagar. How do you know Sammy Hagar? He's awesome.
He came into my life at a really funny time. I was actually on my honeymoon in Cabo. We actually wound up hanging out, drinking a little bit of tequila, and talking, and kind of instantly hitting it off and becoming really good friends. And we actually decided to kind of go into business together. We're doing a brand new alcohol, and I actually have some right here, which is so crazy.
Mm-hmm. So is it tequila, or is it going to be a different kind of alcohol?
I think if it was tequila, he would have said tequila, right? He said alcohol.
Yeah, a little vodka, a little rum.
Can we get some clarity on that? I would like to know.
Levine Fireball?
It looks like Jared Fogle got beat up in prison. Did you hear this story? So, I guess the lowest form of prisoner is pedophile, but when you go to prison as a pedophile, there's other pedophiles there. And one of the prisoners that was not there as a pedophile was getting upset because all the other pedophiles were looking up to Jared Fogle like he was some sort of hero.
Mm-hmm.
And they said that Jared Fogle was arrogant in prison, started acting like, he was going to get out of there for good behavior. He was going to be treated differently because he was rich. And so the guy that beat him up in prison says that's why he did it, because Jared Fogle was arrogant and because the other deviants looked up to him.
Wow.
He said that Jared also hired bodyguards and other child molesters in prison to protect him. But
So
he
he's
said,
kind of running his own little ring there, huh?
well, he tried to, but this guy that attacked him, his name is Steve. This Steve guy says, "You're never safe in jail."
We know that from 60 Days In, that show we were watching. You can hire protection in prison, Kev.
But even
Okay.
your protection sometimes has their back turned.
Oh, yeah, protection can be swayed to not protect you anymore.
Exactly. Finally here, this Misha Barton tape is being shopped around to pornography businesses, and her lawyer is now speaking out and calling this revenge pornography. Her lawyer says, "We will go after anybody who releases this film." But it'll be interesting to see if they actually do go after anybody and if the film is actually released. We learned the details behind the scenes of this kind of stuff and how it works. Like, it can't be released unless Misha Barton signs off on it. So if we see it and it gets the light of day, that means she is getting a piece of the pie. And regardless of her lawyer and what threats the lawyer makes, they don't go after anybody if Misha's signed a contract with the pornography distributor.
Do you think this might be an attempt for her to try to revive her career?
Look, it's worked before.
She obviously is going through some stuff. She had to move. She was living in a U-Haul for a few days, they said. Like, she's going through some stuff. So she might need a cash grab. This might be a plan behind the scenes to make some money so she can try to, like, keep herself afloat. I don't know. Who knows?
She's always been going through something, though. So I think maybe she just has maybe some issues.
I think that if you look back into her family, her parents and stuff, it was a hot mess. I think she was raised by stage mom, crazy, took the money kind of thing. I think that's
Okay.
what it is with her. There's some kind of parental misconduct. And that is what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
All righty.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, heading over to TV. Got some new stuff to check out. Adam Carolla has got a new show that I believe is going to be on Spike. He and some of his celebrity buddies are going to be building stuff. It's kind of one of the things that he does on the side. And, of course, he's going to be pairing back up with Jimmy Kimmel, who'll be part of it as well.
Welcome back to basic cable, man. Wow, it is. I feel like Rocky going back to the old neighborhood gym, you know, run down, filthy, depressing. So, washed up old Italian man running the place. Really very sad. Wait a minute, you're talking about me.
Did you see any of it?
I haven't seen it yet, though. No.
I think it debuted last night.
Okay. I assume it would be pretty good. Yeah, you know what? I don't watch a lot of Spike. I probably should because I could use an infusion of madness.
Yeah, they always play Star Wars over Christmas break. And
I know,
I always
yeah.
watch it. Even though I own those movies, I still watch them with the commercials.
So much better with commercials. What?
No, it's not.
What? I don't get it. Dave Chappelle has got a new Netflix special is going to be coming out.
Hey, you know, I've met O.J. Simpson. He shook my hand. Standing beside him, his soon-to-be slain wife. She hugged me. She goes, "Good luck to you." And I whispered in her ear, "Bitch, are you trying to get us both killed?"
I think he's got a couple specials coming out on Netflix.
You do?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think that's what it said in the article.
He's got a new Netflix contract, I believe he signed.
Yeah.
Two specials. I think it was 4.
Very cool. All right, so he's going to be back pretty soon. Another show that's doing well, This Is Us on NBC. Here's Mandy Moore talking about the season finale.
I hope everybody enjoyed the finale. It was a bit of a doozy, but I'm just as curious as all of you are to see where we pick up in the beginning of season 2, because if I know Dan Fogelman, we're sort of going to time jump, and I think even at this point, all of us in the Pearson family are kind of in the dark as to where we go from here.
Is anybody watching that on this show?
I'm not, but I know it is a really good show. I watched, I think, the first 2 episodes, and then I just had too much stuff. I had to let it go.
Yeah, can somebody explain to me like what this thing's all about? Because all I seem to get out of is that you cry like every episode.
Is it sad?
The one that I saw, okay, this guy goes back looking for his father who gave him up years ago. There was there's different stories. There's all these different stories, totally different people that in the beginning had nothing to do with each other. And maybe at the end they come together. I don't know how it works out. But there was like a very large, overweight girl who felt unlovable. But then there was this large, overweight guy who wanted to love her. And she was pushing him away. And then you see her walls coming down. And that was very emotional. And it was a really sweet couple of episodes that I watched.
Okay.
Very tug at your heartstrings, very dramatic and powerful.
Okay, so that's what I'm kind of curious. If you want a good cry, is this a show that you watch?
Yeah, I think so.
You want to get some?
I was reading social media and people were like, "I'm openly sobbing."
It's a good ice cream and cry kind of a show.
Yeah, if you're having a little PMS week and you just want to get it out of your system.
Jump all over This Is Us.
Yes.
Well, talking about crying. I think it was, 10 or 11 times there was crying on the finale of The Bachelor I saw.
Oh, my. And it was all done by Nick.
Yeah. So what is going on with he and Vanessa? Now that they're a couple, they're going to be living together.
Are you guys going to move in together? Have you picked out a place, or are you guys...
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to get separate places.
Okay.
Which, again, we made that choice as a couple, and we also, kind of weighed the pros and cons. I mean... As an engaged couple, it seems like the obvious thing to do, but as a couple that's still getting to know each other, there's also some risk behind. So that's the situation we find ourselves in, and we're just going to continue to be practical and upfront and realistic about our situation.
Until we break up in 3 weeks.
Yeah, they'll be separated by October, Virginia.
Wow, boring stuff.
It is boring.
It really is.
It is boring,
I
man.
mean, Nick brings nothing. Why didn't you pick Corinne? Then it would have been fun to watch.
They're not going to end up... I'm going to stop talking about it because I think I'm a little bachelored out, but yeah, they're not going to stay together.
Somebody said the show This Is Us, they're all in the same family, is what one person said. And another person said, I watched every episode, never cried once.
Really?
Yeah. So, I don't know. It's starting to intrigue me. Is it worth checking out, yes or no?
It does not sound like a Kevin Ralston show at all.
Yeah, I don't know that it is, but there's so much hype on it. I a lot of times like to at least know what people are talking about, so I'll jump on some of these shows that everybody's talking about. Is it worth it? 877-979-WRMF. Coming up here in a couple minutes, we got our own binge-watching brackets. If you had to recommend to somebody a show to watch and say, hey, you got to get in this thing, you got to binge-watch it, which one would you do? We've got a whole bunch of different shows you can vote on right now on our website at kvjshow.com. We'll let you know the leaders coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned, West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Your roadway's not looking too bad out there with just a couple of disabled vehicles to be aware of so far this morning. In Jupiter, we have one I-95 southbound after Donald Ross Road, another one in Lake Worth, also 95 southbound. That's just before 6th Avenue. Other than that, you are all clear on your way to work this morning, and you're also all clear on your way to the Dunkin' Donuts on Jog Road in Boynton Beach. America runs on Dunkin'. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Two-time Grammy and multi-award winning Ed Sheeran.
I'm in love with the shape.
World Tour 2017. American Airlines Arena, Wednesday, August 30th. Special offer for American Express card members. Get your tickets now through Thursday, March 16th at 10 p.m. before the general public. Ed Sheeran. Performing all the hits, plus songs from his brand new album, Divide. American Airlines Arena, Wednesday, August 30th. American Express card members. Get your tickets now through Thursday, March 16th at 10 p.m. before the general public on Friday, March 17th at 10 a.m.
So honey now.
For tickets, visit Ticketmaster.com or call 1-800-745-3000. Ed Sheeran, performing as part of the American Express concert series. Supply is limited. American Express terms, conditions, and restrictions apply.
You know, with Mattress Firm being America's #1 choice for sleep, they've seen a lot of sales. But this is an opportunity so big, even they're impressed with themselves. Going on right now, my friends, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get savings of a lifetime on tens of thousands of top-quality mattresses from the absolute best name brands. They're clearing out tens of thousands of famous name-brand floor models and mattresses in stock to make room for the latest in technology and innovation. So Mattress Firm is offering these top-name brands at truly historic savings of up to 70% off. 70 and up to $2,000 off floor models. You see, everything just has to go to make room for the next generation of sleep products at Mattress Firm. So this buying opportunity is only going to last as long as these mattresses are in stock, because once they're gone, they're gone. Plus, sleep interest-free until 2022. Just call 866-780-6220 for credit costs and terms subject to credit approval. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity at Mattress Firm. Save money, sleep happy.
This just in, Wendy's is adding the quarter-pound double stack as an option in the 4-for-4 for a limited time. With so much beef, that's a deal so good it should not exist. In related news, howler monkeys should not be able to be heard from 3 miles away. Here to comment, a howler monkey.
Wow, that sounds like a really good deal!
Indeed, that's over a quarter-pound of fresh beef with 4 nuggets, fries, and a Coke, all for just $4. Anything else, howler monkey?
I'm not allowed in libraries!
At participating Wendy's for a limited time, meal includes 4-piece nuggets, small fries, and drink. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada. Not valid in Alaska and Hawaii.
Gladiator Polo is back. Thursday evening, March 16th, an epic arena polo challenge featuring 6 of the world's best polo players battling it out for the $250,000 Gladiator Cup. Best described as hockey on horseback, the event has free admission, live band, food and family entertainment, or enjoy the $40 all-you-can-eat Argentinian asado. Located in Wellington at the corner of Pearson and South Shore Boulevard, gates open at 6 p.m., game starts at 7. Go to gladiatorpolo.com for information and video. Presented by Florida Restaurant and Lodging Association and Visit Florida.
Hey, if you're noticing yourself slowing down, packing on the pounds, and you haven't even noticed your diet getting that much worse, well, as you get a little bit older, it gets harder to keep the weight off. It's all about you losing hormones, the hormones that would give you the energy, boundless energy when you're in your 20s. As you get older, you start to lose them unless you go to Wellington Anti-Aging. They do hormone replacement therapy. It's one of the best things that I do. When you get the hormones back, so comes the energy and your ability to keep a more lean, muscular physique. You're going to look better. You're going to feel better. Your confidence is going to boom. And it's not going to really pinch you in the pocket because your insurance is probably going to cover your hormone replacement therapy. Want to look into it more? Just go online, wellingtonantiaging.com. That's wellingtonantiaging.com. And see all the other things they have to offer to get rid of that extra weight you've packed on. Anything from the strawberry laser to the new Sculpture, which is non-surgical lipo, without the pain, without the aggravation, without the seeping and the bruising, and it only takes 25 minutes, pain-free. WellingtonAntiAging.com is where you need to go today.
Bring your family together by taking them away with Celebrity Cruises Sail Beyond event. For limited time, families save up to $600 and get free drinks and Wi-Fi on award-winning vacations all over the world. Celebrity Cruises, rated best premium cruise line 9 years running. Call 1-800-CELEBRITY or your travel agent by April 3rd. Offer applies to select sailings. Guest selects from beverage, Wi-Fi, or other offer amenities. Savings vary by stateroom category. Other terms apply. Ships registry Malta and Ecuador. March is Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. Cleveland Clinic, Florida, nationally ranked in gastroenterology, reminds you that colon cancer can be prevented, treated, and defeated. The key is screening and early detection. Take a free online assessment at clevelandclinicflorida.org/colon cancer.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Who is looking for a new vehicle? Well, now is the time to head to Lou Back Road Pompano Beach Chevrolet. Deals galore, baby. I am loving my car now. Thank goodness to Howard and everybody there. They fixed my car. It was hurt. It was sick. That's what they do over there at Lou Back Road Pompano Beach Chevrolet. Just they make sure they take care of the car even after you get it. I love them. Now, they are located at 1801 West Atlantic Boulevard, Pompano Beach. Very easy to find. Go in there, test drive a vehicle, sit down with my man Howard, tell him your finances, And like I said, when you buy a car from them, you stay in a relationship with them. If things go wrong, if you need any kind of upkeep, they're going to make sure they take care of that in their service department, which I got to thank them. My air conditioning's running beautifully. My car's running great, so thank you guys over there in the service department. They've got family cars, SUVs, sporty Camaros, and Corvettes. Great deals of all of those going on right now. And for the last 2 years running, they've had the most award-winning lineup. So they nail it with all that. Go in there this weekend or today. Sit down with my man Howard. They have delicious popcorn in their lobby. So when you are looking for your dream car, make sure you have some of that Lou Back Row popcorn. Seriously, it's really, really good. Go in there today and remember, Bigfoot is real.
PNC Bank, for the achiever in you.
Workers' compensation claim, Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Sam's Club.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. A chilly Wednesday. Our skies stay mostly sunny but very cool. The high day only near 68. A northwest wind 15 miles an hour. That'll make it feel cooler. Tonight, clear skies, colder. Lows near 53 at the coast beach, 48 inland. And Thursday, mostly sunny, quite cool again. The high near 70.
Get spring off to a clean start with instant savings from Sam's Club. Save $40 on the Shark Rocket Deluxe Pro Vacuum. Get $280 off Clorox disinfecting wipes and receive $7 off allergen-reducing air filters. Find these savings and more online or at your local Sam's Club.
What's hot now on the KVJ show?
Well, we got our big KVJ St. Patrick's Day Bud Crawl going to be coming up on Friday. I know you got a lot of options, but we think ours is probably going to be the craziest and most fun. We're going to be at 3 different locations, starting at the Pirates Well in Palm Beach Gardens, starting at 5 p.m. Then we go to Brogues Down Under in Lake Worth, right about 6:30, which will be interesting timing. I think it's about the exact same time they get the St. Patty's Day Parade kicked off.
Ooh, perfect.
So you'd be right there at Brogues, and a great spot to check out the parade on Lake Avenue.
Do you trust me picking out your own leprechaun outfit, Virginia? I'm going there today to get costumes, and I was going to get yours. Do you trust me?
I do. I trust you.
Okay. All right. It's going to get real scandalous.
Oh, wait. Don't have me looking like a trollop. I just want to look cute. I mean, I don't need to be like whore leprechaun.
I got you taken care of. You ever see Return of the Jedi, Princess Leia on that?
No.
No, she hasn't.
Okay, I got you taken care of. Don't worry.
Then we're going to wrap up Double D's Ranch and Saloon on Southern starting at 8 p.m. Lots of Bud Light specials at every single location. And got to get signed up, I believe, before noon today if you want to jump onto the KVJ party bus from Palm Beach Tours and Transportation at kvjshow.com.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Well, we're always trying to figure out what shows we should take up binge watching next, and so many people recommend different shows, but we figured, you know what, probably the best thing to do is just ask the people. If you had to break it down and vote, which ones are most deserving of being recommended for binge watching? The best competition we have is Game of Thrones going up against Breaking Bad. Game of Thrones is getting 51% of the vote, Breaking Bad 49%, and their head-to-head battle. So people are just barely favoring Game of Thrones over that. Some of the other ones are coming out a lot more clearly, like Sex and the City is whooping Pretty Little Liars.
It should.
Yeah. You've got other shows like House of Cards now starting to whoop Homeland.
You know what would have been a good one to pair against Sex and the City would have been the show on HBO Girls. They're kind of similar. It's almost like a younger version of Sex and the City.
Okay. We'll see. I'll have to see if we have girls in this whole little bracket thing that we got going on here. That show we were just talking about, This Is Us, we paired against Downton Abbey. And it's destroying Downton Abbey, 70 to 30% of the vote.
Okay.
So a lot of people were saying that's one to go with. Walking Dead is whooping Vampire Diaries. Big Bang Theory is whooping Freaks and Geeks. And Full House is pretty solidly up against Golden Girls.
Golden Girls.
I know. And Orange is the New Black has started to pull away from Stranger Things, 61% to 40%.
It just feels bad to say anybody's whooping on the Golden Girls.
I know, right?
Come on now.
One of the tight battles we've got is Scandal over Law & Order SVU. 53% favor Scandal when it comes to that. But we'll break it all down at the end. We'll have one show that our audience definitely recommends that you should binge watch over all the others. If you'd like to go cast your votes, you can right now at kvjshow.com.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
Tight board, Kev.
Sorry, I'm having some problems over here today. I apologize. Yeah. Jaber, what you got on your mind today?
I don't know if I should talk about it.
I think you need to talk about it.
I guess I got to cleanse my soul and just get it out there because it's already on video.
Uh-huh. What's going on over here? I'm struggling here today. I'm not sure what's going on with me.
I did wrong yesterday.
You did wrong.
It was an accident.
We know. We heard the show. We were here.
I made a mistake. I
One?
accidentally spilled something during the Bachelor podcast.
Oh, boy.
And and I thought I cleaned it up really good. And I guess it hit the board that you're running, and it's why it's a little slow.
That's why the buttons are kind of... I was over, and I had no idea. I'm like going, trying to fire things. Virginia's like, and she's looking at me like, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
No, I'm like...
I can't hide
How come
from
there's so
it.
much silence in between elements?
Like, I'm trying, Virginia. It just won't go.
What do I got to do to wash my soul clean? How do I pay for this and get it over with and move on?
Well, Denny's is over here doing the cleanup work on it. So I think with Denny's expertise, I think he's found the right...
Denny's?
Yes.
How's it feel? Is it?
Oh, electronics cleaner. Wow, they make a special cleaner.
Yeah.
For when your dumb friend spills a cocktail in the electronics.
Take it easy with the details.
It's just a safe way to clean it out. I think it'll take a couple presses on and off to get it going.
Would it probably be a good idea maybe in the future of the Bachelor podcast to have Jaybird sit over in his own seat?
I was killing it. I was finally getting the board, man. And it
then I mean...
By killing it, you mean like killing Kevin's ability to play elements?
Killing the board.
I should just not be allowed to. I think we need to bring that rule back. I have to have a sippy cup in the studio. I lost my sippy cup and I can't.
The problem is...
You have to eventually take the lid off to put new cocktail in.
And the problem
that's
is...
when he's going to spill.
We've tried this before and you lose the sippy cup within like hours.
No, you're right. I gotta be accountable. I gotta make some adjustments. I agree.
Turns out we have to staple the sippy cup to his hand.
Okay, all right. Well,
that noise is the cleaner.
I feel really bad.
And it's got, boy, I don't know what the chemical is they use to get that thing out of the can, but I'm getting high.
I'm sure it causes cancer.
Oh, my goodness. Woo-hee.
Daddy brings the good stuff.
Wow. I'm getting high as a kite over here.
Is it a little
that
better,
makes
Dave?
two of you.
Whoa.
It's a little better, Dave?
More high right now.
A little better.
Look, I'll pay for it. Whatever I got to do to make it right. I just don't want to be in trouble.
Yeah.
Can I pay to get out of trouble?
I don't know.
You can do that in Monopoly.
This is life, baby.
I know it is.
Wrong game. Yeah. Wrong game.
I should be playing the game. Sorry. See what I did there.
Virginia, what you got on your mind today?
Oh, man. Has anybody else ever had this happen to them? Maybe not you guys, but, the new Honda we got, it's so sweet because it's got a little DVD player. And so Mags and Rocco can watch little movies in the back seat, keep the kids happy. It doesn't matter what's shaken down. If I put on Mickey Mouse in the car, it calms the Rocco beast. And he loves his Mickey Mouse. But I was pumping gas the other day, and he likes to come in the front seat and hit all the buttons and be silly, and then I put him back in his seat when it's time to drive off. While he was up in the front seat, he found my change.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And
Fun stuff.
He put a bunch of pennies in the DVD player.
Oh, boy, I tell you, that boy in electronics.
He loves electronics.
He
loves
loves taking them out.
Loves, just destroy. He's like a jaybird, actually.
Yeah, I saw he spiked Panda's phone, too.
He did.
Cracked that open. So.
He took Panda's phone out of the case and then in one swift movement threw it face down on the tile floor.
That almost seems like it's like he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like he's working against us.
Like
I'm not gonna lie.
methodical, yeah.
We're thinking about kicking him out of the family.
He's getting expensive, that kid.
So do I have to go bring this to the dealership, or is there anything I can do to get the pennies out myself?
Denny's got that oil he was spraying in the thing over here.
Denny's, you don't want to oil up my pennies?
Yeah, maybe they'll take care of it. We all got technical issues today.
Denny's with his magic Sprite oil. Now Kevin's high after he sprays it.
You just sprayed it straight into my face.
I saw it.
Kevin's dizzy.
Oh my God.
What's worse?
I'm about to pass out.
Super Pie or Denny's spray? Both of them leave Kevin reeling.
They're all working against me, Virginia.
It's been a rough week for you, Kevin. I'm sorry.
It's been a real rough.
It's all my fault, too.
What I've got on my mind today, and I've been on this whole kick about ever since I saw the movie Snowden. I'm just like, okay, all the government spying. That they had the WikiLeaks that had come out about the CIA spying on us and how they were doing it. And now I saw something that might be of use to you. And this kind of opens your eyes, too, with all the technology that they got out there, how you can try to prevent yourself, ways to deal with gadgets that can really spy on you. Now, some of these you may know, like the put the tape over your computer camera. They say that really does work, but you can also disable your mic. Some people even crack open their laptop and remove the microphone from inside their laptop because they're so worried about somebody listening into the stuff that they're saying.
Okay.
They say don't let every phone app track your location. You can change your tracking preferences in your settings. The Googles and, the Facebook seem to be a little bit more reliable, but some of the other ones that don't have the same kind of security measures, hackers are knowingly going in there into those apps and finding out where you are and following you. And once they piece by piece start putting together a profile on how to rob you. And so, for instance, if they get your address somehow and they know that you're like out of town or way away from home, then that's when they go and strike and they rob your home.
If somebody hacks your computer and then they leak out whatever, just footage or just stuff that you don't want out there, is it hard to trace them? Are some hackers better than others? Can you find a hacker?
With my expertise, I can't. And then where do you go? I mean, what they ought to come up with is a service where people are like hacker tracker. Where that would be it. You would call somebody, because I even got suspicious working on my laptop. Like something popped up about doing some kind of, upgrade or whatever. And it looked like it was legit. It looked like it was Apple. It looked like all that kind of stuff. And then my computer kind of went haywire. My browser shut off. There's this thing called Leopard Devil that pops up and it changes all my settings for what my browser is. It changes it from Google to Leopard Devil.
Oh, no.
And it's like it's taking control of my computer. And it's just, I get that spinning disc. I'm like, what just happened?
Leopard Devil? Is it a leprechaun and a devil together?
I don't know. It keeps coming on, this Leopard Devil search engine, and it takes over all my stuff.
You're done.
I went in, I removed it, but then it's like it keeps trying to take over my browser, and I'm like, well, I don't know what this stuff is. So all those kind of like weird things happen. You're like going, is someone trying to break into my computer, or what's happening here? They say update your phone's software. Hackers are constantly creating fresh viruses and finding new ways to hack into stuff, and a lot of those software updates include security fixes that make it harder. So that's one thing you can do. And I tried doing that, but it said that I had to update to iOS 10 or something like that. I'm like, how do I even do that? So I'm very confused. And they say also turn off your phone's voice recognition feature. Newer phones have a hands-free option, so you don't have to push the button to ask a question. Like with the new iPhones, you can just say, hey, Siri, and she'll respond, meaning she's always listening in, waiting for you to say it, which could make it easier for hackers to listen in. Google Home and Amazon Echoes do it too, but they've got a mute button that lets you turn the microphone on and off. So those are some things to be aware of, and trust me, the hackers know it, and they're using this stuff at a crazy rate to break in and get your information and make you a victim.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff. So, and yet they keep doing this and they keep coming out with all this new technology and stuff. One thing they're saying right now is that they can start hacking you by using music. How insane is this? Electronic devices, including smartphones, laptops, and tablets, could be hacked whenever the user listens to music. They are now starting to use sound waves as a way to hack you.
If you knew there was a 50% chance you were going to get hacked every time you listen to music, would you ever listen to music again? You could never listen to music. Those are your two options.
I would always listen on earbuds.
They're still going to get you, man.
How?
Technology, wirings. You know how it goes.
No, I don't.
I don't think he does either.
No. I'm getting that feeling too. The research found that accelerometers, the motion sensing chip that can be found in many electronic devices, could be hacked using sound waves, and that includes in the modern car. That's one of the things, some people are fearful of, is people taking over your car while you're driving and saying, if you don't want me to drive your car into a wall right now, you will deposit a certain amount of money.
Whoa.
How crazy would that be? And at that point, what are you going to do? Either I'm going to drive you off a cliff because I got control of your car, or you're going to pay some money.
So even the cars that we have now can be controlled like that?
No, these are going to be the ones that kind of like drive themselves.
Okay.
So, but that's where everything is starting to head. And, we're going to become a victim of this technology. I'm just telling you, Virginia.
You're telling her. I've been saying this since day one you met me.
Well, I'm just saying they've really got to start picking up these security measures, and they've got to pump the brakes on the technology until they've got the security measures that are right there hand in hand, because it feels like technology's outpacing security.
I think it's too late.
I told you.
Be.
I said this since you met me. I think the first time you guys even met me, I'm like, we're in the midst of a robotic warfare.
It's getting to the point where it's starting to scare me, like every different generation that we move forward.
Who knew?
Yeah.
Nostradamus over here would predict it.
All right.
Come on, dude. I already feel bad enough I ruined the board.
Sorry.
All right. Well, anyway, if you got any comments, you can always get through to us. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Somebody said, Leopard Devil is used by hackers. It's a browser that makes it easier to install malware on computers.
Uh-oh.
So I was sitting there working today. I'm going to have Denny's look at my laptop again and make sure that I got it, that Leopard Devil. And I don't know where it comes from. It just pops out of nowhere, and my browser goes, shuts off, and I turn it back on, and there's Leopard Devil.
You let it in, though.
I don't know.
By clicking that thing that said, everything that comes up on my phone or on my computer, I always say no.
Well, I did, and it still did it.
It still did when you said no?
Yeah, I clicked out of it like I didn't even want to mess with it. So it's like I'm not doing any updates or nothing, and it just still went.
What's up with his leopard?
I gotta take a peek at it, man. It's like a vampire. You can't invite it in.
I can't imagine anything worse than a leprechaun devil.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty bad.
I'll take a peek at it, Kevin.
Danny's got a busy day today. He's our IT guy.
He's dealing with hackers and spillers.
Cleaning up messes.
Pennies.
A lot of problems, yeah.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned, West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Your major roadways looking pretty good throughout Palm Beach, Broward, and the Treasure Coast. No major incidents to report so far on your Wednesday morning commute. You're all clear on your way to work. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys. What if Uncharted was on your itinerary? Stop wondering and start wandering now with 30% off every guest in the Caribbean. Adventure sailing from Miami and Fort Lauderdale start at just $6.99. But hurry, this opportunity is for a limited time only. Come seek the Royal Caribbean. Call 1-800-ROYAL-CARIBBEAN or your travel agent today. Offer ends March 31st. Prices per person for select sailings and subject to availability. Taxes and fees are additional. Other restrictions apply. Ships Registry, Bahamas.
Go faster. Go happier. Go bolder. At Universal Orlando Resort, go longer with an annual pass. This is where the fun is bigger, the thrills are better, the laughs are heartier, the experience is stronger, and your heart beats louder. Transformers, Minions, Spider-Man, The Incredible Hulk. You can't have a cooler time. Florida residents get up to 3 months free on any Universal Orlando annual pass. Just grab a Wendy's combo meal and use the promo code on specially marked cups of Coca-Cola. That means more mayhem, more thrills, and more Universal Mardi Gras with a parade every night now through March 25th. Visit universalorlando.com for complete details. Offer ends March 29th, 2017. Valid at participating Wendy's locations. Restrictions apply. Entertainment subject to change without notice.
You know, summer is right around the corner. If you have always thought about, hey, wouldn't it be great filling out my bikini top just a little bit better, just a little perkiness, just a little bit of a lift, just a little bit of more fullness, Well, you can do that. My doctor, Dr. David Rankin at the Aquaplastic Surgery Center, is a breast expert, and he wants to have you feeling and looking your absolute best in time for summer. You know, you've got plenty of time right now, if you look into it now, to recover just in time for summer and look great out on the beach, on the boat, next to the pool. Aquaplastic Surgery, I love this. They have a full website where you can go and see real before and after pictures, not just about beautiful breast surgery that Dr. Rankin has done, also face, body. Doesn't matter what you're looking to do, he does it all. Go online to the website, aquaplasticsurgery.com, and click on the before and after pictures to see real patients that have come through and gotten great results. Dr. Rankin is board certified. He is the chief of plastic surgery at St. Mary's. That's very impressive. He's got offices in West Palm, in Jupiter, in Fort Lauderdale. If you've thought about doing anything, call Dr. Rankin today. Here's the number, 561-776-2830.
Get ready to sip, savor, and soar. The Busch Gardens Food and Wine Festival is back. It's a taste adventure with over 65 wines, 70 craft beers, and delicious culinary creations. Every weekend, now through April 30th, with live concerts featuring Young the Giant, Jason Isbell and John Hyatt Trio, El Gran Combo, and more. Come back again and again with a Busch Gardens annual pass starting at $14 per month. Busch Gardens, a whole other world awaits. Entertainment subject to change. Restrictions apply.
The most sought-after steakhouse in the region. NYY Steak at Seminole Casino Coconut Creek brings you the finest Sunday brunch with live entertainment. Satisfy your taste buds with fine dining options, featuring a mimosa and Bloody Mary bar, a seafood and carving station, plus an array of sumptuous desserts. NYY Steak Sunday Brunch features an elevated live entertainment experience while you enjoy delectable food, including our house-made NYY Steak Bacon and Sausage, a mouth-watering cream-chipped beef and sausage gravy, fresh pancakes, and creme brulee French toast. Join us every Sunday from 10:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. at NYY Steak for our signature brunch. For reservations, call 954-935-6NYY or visit CasinoCoco.com for more information. Located at the corner of 441 and Sample Road. Gambling problem? Call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Okay, moving time. First things first, you want someone you can trust with your stuff. Next, you want to make sure there are no hidden fees. That brings us to All My Sons Moving and Storage, a name you can trust with over 4 generations of moving experience. We provide white glove service throughout your entire move. So, whether you're staying close or moving far, dial **move to speak with a moving specialist today. All My Sons Moving and Storage, where you get the best moving experience, period.
Okay, so maybe you're in the market for a new car, and you've seen the minis that drive around town. Yeah, they're cool. They're small. Have you ever been in the interior of one of those things? Really cool. Leather and a lot of legroom. They're a lot bigger than you might expect. Just because they look small and they're called minis doesn't mean you can't cram a lot of stuff into these things. And right now at Brayman Mini Palm Beach, they've got some amazing deals going on, all a part of their big spring sales event. You can also experience the world-class experience you only get with the Brayman brand. Right now, jump in and get thousands off on all the remaining 2016 Brayman Minis. You can go as low as $189 a month. $189 a month, and you can be driving around in a Brayman Mini. Plus, you get low 0% APR financing for 24 months. It's going on right now only at Brayman Mini Palm Beach, right there on Okeechobee Boulevard. You will be impressed. If you've never really checked out the minis, or if you'd like to see some of the new models that they have, just go online, BraymanMini.com. They make it so easy to find the car of your dreams, the right price, getting the right savings, and the right experience is only going through Brayman Mini Palm Beach.
Keep on saving at Dunkin' with 2 donuts and a medium hot or iced coffee for $2.99. With donuts available in a wide variety like Boston cream, glazed, jelly, it's easy to find your favorite. Add a coffee, enjoy a sip, and smile today. America runs on Dunkin'. Plus applicable taxes. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Hate changing your cat's litter? Then change your cat's litter. Revolutionary Arm & Hammer Slide Non-Stick Clumping Litter slides right out of the litter box with no scraping and provides a 7-day odor-free home guarantee.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios, this is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
You know, if it weren't for all the fun that you had yesterday on the After the Show podcast, I really thought what was going to be on your mind today, Jaybird, was this new Hidden Valley ranch dressing fountain. And I was kind of surprised that wasn't what you picked on. Have you seen this thing yet?
No, tell me.
Yeah, I figured this would be something that would totally impress you. This just seems like your bag.
What are you doing over there? Taking your eyes off the prize?
Well, I've said it in prior broadcasts before. I'm not really a Hidden Valley fan. In fact, I'm kind of against them. I think they do kind of crappy products.
Yeah.
Their ranch makes you kind of have the runs.
That's a lovely thought.
Sorry, it's just the truth.
Pooh Ranch.
It's a good tagline for their business.
Yeah, no, they just started selling a ranch dressing fountain. They say it's only going to set you back about $100, and it comes with 12 large bottles of ranch dressing. But if you would prefer a different product, I would imagine that you could have any kind of fountain whatsoever. I mean, if you want a honey mustard fountain, you could probably do that.
That is
if
amazing.
It made sense. But what would be the one sauce that you would get a fountain of if you could?
Bird sauce, it's got to be.
Okay.
By
Makes
chicken
sense.
and seafood, baby, right?
So
I have to
chicken
do
tenders,
that.
You just walk up and you just start dipping it right in.
Yes.
Well, what I would end up doing is probably buying 5 fountains and then doing all different sauces. That's how you do it.
Okay. All right.
How
Yeah,
big are
so
these fountains?
I would imagine they probably look a lot like, have you ever seen those chocolate fountains that you have?
Yes. They're usually like 3 or 4 layers.
Yeah.
And then it flows and cascades from layer to layer. And then there's a tube in the middle that funnels it back up to the top.
I've seen them do cheese, too.
Cheese is good.
If I was rich, I would have a really, really giant one, and it would be going 24 hours a day. You walk in, it's almost like a brook of sauce, like a babbling brook.
I know, you've always said if you just had a ton of money, you would get a moat made of chocolate milk around your place.
Ants would love you. Ants are pulling for you to win the lotto.
If I was a millionaire, I'd have people clean up the ants. I'd have it all. It'd be almost like a theme park.
Yeah, call him Silly Wonka.
Ooh, I love it.
Another alter ego is born.
Kevin, please.
Yeah, what are you? You hate alter
You're
egos.
now part of the
All of
problem.
them. There's not one I like. All right, what am I doing over here? Well, coming up in just a second, somebody said you have to listen to the audio, the After the Show podcast yesterday when Jaybird had his spill. Apparently, they're grabbing the audio, and we'll get to check that out coming up next.
You know just what to say. Things that scare me, I should just walk away. But I can't move my feet. The more that I know you, the more I want to. Something inside me's changed. I was so much younger yesterday. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. Don't need no butterflies when you give me the whole damn zoo. By the way, you do things to my body. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. My heart beat faster, emotional earthquake. Bring on disaster. You hit me head on, got me weak in my knees. Yeah, something inside me's changed. I was so much younger yesterday. Yeah, so much younger yesterday. Oh, yeah. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. Don't need no butterflies when you give me the whole damn zoo. By the way, you do things to my body. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. so much younger yesterday.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, what major celebrity is talking? I guess he just checked himself out of rehab. He's talking about it and his condition coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, it was a very tearful finale on The Bachelor the other night. And yesterday, Jay Bird had his crew of hot bachelors in here talking about it. Assume you had Ryan in here, and the whole crew was kind of breaking it down.
It was our finale.
Yeah,
that was our last one. They want to keep doing. They want to do a relationship podcast. They want to keep it going.
Oh, they do, huh?
Yeah, I think people like hearing people who've never been really in a serious relationship give it relationship advice.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it's great.
I think people just like hearing Ryan Beckett.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yesterday you guys wanted to sign off this season and have a couple cocktails to just kind of like liven the spirits a little bit.
Yeah, in fact, I think that might have been Ryan Beckett's idea, actually.
Okay.
It's really his fault.
He led you down a dark path.
He did.
Jay Bird running the ship on cocktails with a cocktail near the controls. And just got this tweet a little bit ago from Donna Kay. She said, you need to play the audio of when Jay Bird spilled the beer yesterday. It was freaking hilarious. He has a full-on meltdown.
I love a meltdown.
I love it.
Okay, will you be the judge, Virginia? Would you call this a full-on meltdown yesterday on the After the Show Bachelor podcast?
You're going to have to stress that
They
kidney.
don't have a feature. I got one kidney.
Yeah, just stress it, man. It'll be
all right. But great.
Oh, you poured it right on the board.
That's bad. That's bad. Oh, my God. That's bad. Oh, my God.
Dude,
Denny.
Tracy's going to kill you.
It never happened. Never happened.
Oh, this couldn't get any worse.
Do you think we're cool?
I mean, yeah,
You
we're
guys need to stretch a little bit. I'm cleaning. Got to stretch.
Oh, man, that's brutal.
That's really helping your case out there. I mean,
I love it.
anyone try to say it wasn't a big deal?
That's brutal.
It wasn't that big of a deal. Damn it, that audio.
Wow. Oh, yeah. That was, man, oh, man. Yeah, that was pretty damning there.
It was. Like I said, if just tell me what I got to do to make it right, and I'll do it.
Yeah. Anything miraculous come out of the Bachelor podcast?
I gotta go back.
What did those guys think about it?
I gotta go back and listen to it, to be quite honest with you. It was a long one. It went for an hour and 10 minutes.
Were you so drunk you don't remember anything you talked about?
No, it wasn't like that. I wouldn't go that far.
Really?
Wait, so what was Ryan's take on the finale?
I think we all were. I gotta listen back to it. I mean, we barely even talked about the show. It was honestly four guys just having some drinks and just talking about issues.
So it's basically a therapy session for sad guys.
I'm starting to get
can't make it happen in love.
I'm kind of starting to get comments like that, Virginia.
It's not about The Bachelor at all.
It's a cover, Virginia.
It went for an hour and 10 minutes. We probably talked 5 minutes of Bachelor. That was one of the complaints I have received. Talk more about The Bachelor, not about you.
It's called The Bachelor Podcast.
Well, in their defense, they are all bachelors, Virginia.
Denny's is the only one wifed up.
Yeah. She's got a girlfriend. Yeah.
Dennis gives us that relationship perspective. See, it's like a round table.
I get
my.
Yeah. Wow. If you'd like to go back and listen to some of the previous episodes, they are on Kvj Tv. If you go to kvjshow.com, you can see archived episodes and all that kind of stuff, and the podcast as well.
Yesterday's turned a little adult, so 18 and older for yesterday.
Yeah, they are. That's kind of the way our podcasts are. It's any language goes, so you can go check that out.
Let's just be honest. I mean, any podcast with Ryan Beckett on it is worth watching on KVJ TV instead of just audio. You want to see it.
Yeah.
It's on our YouTube as well.
YouTube, kvjshow.com, and the 97.9 WRMF app.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, a major celebrity is coming out now and talking about his stint in rehab that he just finished up. Gosh, I didn't even know he had gone into rehab. Coming up in a second, I'll tell you who it is and why he went. Before we get into that, though, Bieber. Justin Bieber. I mean, he's douchey here in the States, but it's nice to know he just keeps it going. Everywhere he goes, he's douchey. Here he is being douchey in Australia in an Australian accent.
Can we have a hello for your fans, Justin?
Off, mate! You! Does it in Australian accent.
He says, F off, mate. F you.
F you.
Oh, I know. I just seen a whole little clip of Bieber from when he was about 11 until now. He's always kind of been a little bit of a punk. They're showing all kind of clips of him snapping at people and talking down to people. He gets mad at his guitar player because his guitar player's kind of jamming out a little bit. He's like, stop playing in front of everybody.
Yeah, I think now it's just you got to say, hey, he's talented, but he's a total tool. Somebody actually sent an email, was defending the other day when he snapped at that girl, and they're like going, apparently there's some extended audio that is out there, and she was, she was very persistent about his eating and stuff like that. He's like, hey, leave me alone. I'm trying to finish my food. But I was kind of going back and forth with her, and I said, I'm sorry, you really can't justify what Justin did. I said because you need to eat in private.
Yes.
I know that, just doing radio. I mean, I try not to eat at our event, and I can't expect any privacy if I am because people are there, and that's your job. Anytime you're out and about is no matter where you are, you got to expect to, say hello to people.
Of course.
And, if you've got somebody that's being persistent, and that's why you have handlers. You keep smiling as you walk away and have them kind of be the buffer.
Let the bodyguards be the bad guys. You're doing it all wrong, Justin Bieber.
From a PR perspective, he's doing it completely wrong, and he didn't play it right. And to me, you can't justify Justin's behavior. Yeah, sure, it's annoying, it's irritating, but honestly, you look at what Ed Sheeran does right now, and that is a guy to model yourself after because he's making himself so likable, and he's got like 17 hit songs, like I can't remember. He's like, I think in UK, he's got 17 top 40 hits, something like that right now.
He's killing it.
I mean, honestly, it's something that's never been done before, and he's got great music, and he's just a likable dude.
He's humble. He's appreciative.
Yep.
He's grateful.
He and Adele.
Yeah.
Right now, I would say the two people, if you want to say, hey, here's how you do it, what Justin's doing, celebrities don't do that because he's kind of a little jerk.
Charm equals success.
Yeah.
It really does. Look at Ed Sheeran.
So I don't get the Bieber defense. I'm not buying it.
It looks like Cheech Marin is talking about the first time that he ever smoked a joint. I was kind of surprised by this. So maybe it wasn't early in life like you would expect somebody like Cheech from Cheech and Chong. Here he is talking about that.
So when did you actually smoke your first joint? When I was a freshman in college. Because my dad was a policeman, LAPD, 30 years, and I got that line growing up. Marijuana, don't you ever try marijuana or, end your short little life right now. And it's after I smoked my first joint, I kind of, wow, what else have they been lying about?
Whoa.
Stoner laugh at the end.
Yeah. I think Tommy Chong, from what I can gather just watching them, is the one that's really into the weed. And I think Cheech Marin was just kind of more into the comedy.
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think Cheech is just kind of like, he's there, but he's not, passionate about weed like Tommy Chong is.
Gotcha. And finally here, who just came out of rehab? Ben Affleck. I guess
Really?
He went into rehab right after the Oscars, and he was there for a little bit, and now he's out. And he says this is his first time. He went back in 2012. He says he went to rehab once then as well for alcohol issues. He says now he's lucky to have the love of his family and friends. He's lucky to have his co-parent, Jen, who has supported and cared for him. He says this is the first of many steps being taken toward a positive recovery for me.
I've seen a bunch of interviews with him where you're watching it and you're going, did he have a few cocktails before he got on there? And I'm wondering if some people in his camp said, dude, you're Batman. You can't be going to these press junkets buzzed up.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to get it together. You can't be drunk when you're doing interviews. They will air that. It'll be viral. They love that. Don't give them material. And that's what's going on in your dirt of the day.
I got a lot of nerve saying don't do interviews drunk. I just did a whole interview drunk.
Yeah, right.
Well, no one's calling on you to direct Batman. Don't worry.
People were saying the Bachelor podcast was great. Jason opened up and talked about what he would want in a girl. It was very funny and entertaining.
Ooh, let's get that clip.
Please, let's not. This is what I was.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that'd be a good thing to hear.
Adult.
Yeah.
No.
We all want to know, Jay Bird.
And somebody said, texted in, Justin Bieber is doing something right, y'all. Say he's got more money than Justin Timberlake. And yes, he does. And I'm not saying he's not talented.
I don't think that's right. Somebody refuted that yesterday.
Oh, really?
And sent me information that our information was wrong, that Timberlake actually has more than Bieber.
Oh, well, I see what they're saying. What you're saying is, because earlier you said you got to be nice and sweet. If not, that's what usually pays off. But he's not nice and sweet, and it's still paying off for him.
Well, he doesn't deserve any of that money.
Got $230 for Timberlake and $200 for Bieber. So yeah, doing a quick check on the net worth. Yeah, the sort that I got mine is incorrect. So yeah, I guess that one doesn't work. And on top of it, even if it's not about value, I think it's just at the end of the day, when the hits aren't there, you want people to have liked you and be like, okay, because you don't want people to be like, he's kind of a jerky dude.
Well,
it helps prolong your career and sustain it.
The Bieber fans want to know why he gets so much hate, and if you're not a Bieber fan, when he does stuff like that, that's why he gets hate.
Yeah, I think he's very talented. I love his stuff. I think he's very good. I like all of his music and all that kind of stuff. I just don't like the way he acts. It's hard to defend, when you're telling people to F off, and you're doing it with that kind of tone. So that's just my take on the kid. Tonight's schedule includes Survivor for TV, The 100, Criminal Minds, and Criminal Minds Beyond Borders. You also got Designated Survivor, Arrow, and Legion going to be on tonight. And celebrating a birthday, Eva Longoria. Remember her from Desperate Housewives?
Yes.
And like I said, I found a couple of weeks ago as I was watching the credits for John Wick. She's the producer of that movie. I'm like, what? Which is a big shoot-'em-up violent movie, and that's, I guess, her latest thing. She's 42 today. Kellen Lutz, remember him from Twilight? He's 32 today. Will.i.am of the Black Eyed Peas turning 42. Mark Hoppus from Blink-182 is 45. And Mark McGrath, lead singer of Sugar Ray, turns 49. Bret Michaels, lead singer of Poison, is 54 today. And how old do you think Fabio is, if you had to guess?
Fabio is 50.
He's 68.
He is 56.
Ooh, sorry, Fabio.
Yeah, so there you go. That is the birthday on Fabio. Got a couple others here to let you know about. Kaylee said, my husband and I are major fans of your show. Every night during dinner, we talk about the show and what had gone on that day. You're basically our best friends. We know we're lame. Matt, happy birthday. He's turning 32.
Yeah, Matt.
Happy birthday. You're not lame.
Happy birthday to an amazing dad and an amazing husband. Love you to the moon and back, Todd, a.k.a. Uncle Cracker. Love Heather, Trinity, and Devin.
Uncle Cracker.
And also, I want to wish my selfless wife, Brittany, a happy 25th birthday. Stop by Starbucks on PJ and Military to wish her a happy birthday. I love you so much, Brittany. Love Kaylee and our 3 dogs, Zeke, Bo, and Kovu.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, so there you go.
I got to say happy birthday, too, to my grandma. She's making the big 9-4.
Wow, that's awesome.
Grandma is still kicking it and still sharp as a tack.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's the way to go. Way to go. Very nice. If you've got your own birthday you would like, you can just send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com. Well, coming up here in a second, we're going to debate, is it okay to ever keep a secret from your partner? What if somebody comes to you and says, hey, I got a secret to tell you, but you can't tell your partner? Should you keep that secret and be like, okay, that's fine, I won't tell them? Or should you always say, anything you tell me has got to be known by my partner? We'll discuss coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report brought to you by Schumacher, Volvo Cars of the Palm Beaches. Okeechobee at Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard. Schumacher, come join the family. Looking pretty good, not too bad of a start. 95 in the Turnpike, both directions. Be aware of this in downtown West Palm Beach. Still getting ready for the Palm Beach Boat Show this weekend. So, Flagler Drive, northbound from Lakeview to Banyan, still closed for preparations. All set, though, on your way to the Dunkin' Donuts on Boynton Beach Boulevard and Boynton Beach. America runs on Dunkin'. This update is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Bill Adams for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
If you shave, wax, tweeze, or bleach, then you already know. Hair is only sexy when it's on top of your head. So right now, the pros at Body Details True Laser Hair and Tattoo Removal are offering up to 60% off laser hair removal to help you get ready for spring. Body Details has amazing locations throughout South Florida with convenient night and weekend hours. Plus, they're the only company with a free lifetime guarantee. Start your journey to permanently smooth, sexy, prickle-free skin. Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to schedule your free consultation today.
You know, with Mattress Firm being America's #1 choice for sleep, they've seen a lot of sales. But this is an opportunity so big, even they're impressed with themselves. Going on right now, my friends, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get savings of a lifetime on tens of thousands of top-quality mattresses from the absolute best name brands. They're clearing out tens of thousands of famous name brand floor models and mattresses in stock to make room for the latest in technology and innovation. So Mattress Firm is offering these top name brands at truly historic savings of up to 70% off. 70 and up to $2,000 off floor models. You see, everything just has to go to make room for the next generation of sleep products at Mattress Firm. So this buying opportunity is only going to last as long as these mattresses are in stock, because once they're gone, they're gone. Plus, leave interest-free until 2022. Just call 866-780-6220 for credit costs and terms subject to credit approval. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity at Mattress Firm. Save money, sleep happy.
Hey South Florida, Frank Gonzalez here from Best Mint Toyota, where you don't need the luck of the Irish to get big savings during Best Mint Toyota's St. Patrick's Day weekend sale. Now through Monday, every new Toyota has been discounted for immediate sale. Drive a new Best Mint Toyota with 0% financing for up to 72 months plus $500 bonus cash. Get free tint and a free nationwide lifetime warranty. That's our lifetime limited non-factory warranty that's good for an unlimited amount of time and miles at no additional cost. And valid at participating dealerships nationwide. You heard that right. Get into Best Mint Toyota now through Monday and choose from over 400 new Toyotas, all discounted for immediate sale. Hurry! St. Patrick's Day weekend savings end at 8 p.m. Monday at Best Mint Toyota, where we do Toyotas different.
With approved credit on select 2017 Camry and RAV4, $1,389 for every $1,000 financed. Offer excludes tax, tag, title, registration, and $899.50 dealer fee. See dealer for details. Ends 3/2017.
You know, moving doesn't have to stress you out. Your move can be peaceful and happy. You can sit in the yard on a lawn chair drinking your lemonade while the guys from Greek Moving and Storage do all the hard work. It really is amazing to watch them work. They bring a team of men into your home. They'll pack up the entire place. They'll move it, and then they'll unpack it. It is amazing to watch them work. Boom, they're done one day. Bada bing, bada boom, they're done. It is amazing. These guys are pros. They're fully licensed and insured, and they're going to give you the best move ever guarantee. Greek Moving and Storage gets 65% of their business from referrals, so they've started doing this program called Greek Rewards. They're the most referred mover, so now they want to pay you for referring them. Yeah, when you refer Greek Moving and Storage, you can make cash. Cash for referring them, and it doesn't matter if they've moved you or not. Also, the person moving, they get a referral discount. Pick up your mobile phone right now and press ** Greek for all the details. They're going to have you saying "Opa" at the end of your move. Greek Moving and Storage. These guys are the best. GreekMoving.com. Get ready for your best move ever.
Gladiator Polo is back. Thursday evening, March 16th, an epic arena polo challenge featuring 6 of the world's best polo players battling it out for the $250,000 Gladiator Cup. Best described as hockey on horseback, the event has free admission, live band, food and family entertainment, or enjoy the $40 all-you-can-eat Argentinian asado. Located in Wellington at the corner of Pearson and South Shore Boulevard, gates open at 6 p.m., game starts at 7. Go to gladiatorpolo.com for information and video. Presented by Florida Restaurant and Lodging Association and Visit Florida.
The $10 down and then $10 a month deal at Planet Fitness is on now. Pretty sweet. That's $10 down and then $10 a month to be in a thumbs up emoji place. Yes, I just said thumbs up emoji. It means that you're in the judgment-free zone. That's $10 down and then $10 a month. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com. The world judges. We don't. Planet Fitness. Be free.
Hurry, join Planet Fitness today for $10 and $10 per month. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com.
Annual membership fee applies. Participating locations only. See club for details.
America's favorite pastime is back. 2017 Spring Training, presented by Tire Kingdom, is underway at Roger Dean Stadium. All games start at 1 p.m. Early entry tickets to watch the teams take batting practice are still available. Details and tickets at rogerdeanstadium.com.
Okay, so let's say you just got out of the gym a little bit ago and you're not feeling tired and sore and you just don't feel like you got a really good workout. I got to tell you, a lot of times when you work out by yourself, it is hard to push yourself to that level where you really start to see results. But the reason why you go to the gym is because you want to get results, right? Well, that's why you need to go to a gym where they've got a great staff that can help you. Even trainers know it's great for them to have their own trainer, somebody that can push them to the next level, or a partner they can work out with. And when you go to Busybody Fitness Center, it's about pairing up. It's about finding somebody that can work with you. They've got a lot of great trainers there. My trainer, Kevin, is absolutely amazing. Nobody better on the planet. He gets more out of me than I would ever get out of myself. Plus, they also offer 70 group exercise classes every single week with an instructor there that's informed, that can tell you how to do the exercises right and will motivate you. And if you like a variety of different stuff, you're in luck. They've got everything from cycling to yoga, Pilates. They have kickboxing. They do P90X. They do these things with bands. You wouldn't think it's tough, but it's the toughest thing ever. It's called TRX. It's body weight on body weight. They've got everything new, everything awesome. They even have a tire that you can flip over. They do all that kind of CrossFit stuff as well right there. Busybody Fitness Center, Military in Northlake. Go online to busybodyfitnesscenters.com and find out how you only have to pay $8.95 a month and the child care is included at Busybody Fitness Center at Military in Northlake.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Sam's Club.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. A chilly Wednesday. Our skies stay mostly sunny but very cool. The high day only near 68. A northwest wind 15 miles an hour. That'll make it feel cooler. Tonight, clear skies, colder. Lows near 53 at the coast beach, 48 inland. And Thursday, mostly sunny, quite cool again. The high near 70.
Get spring off to a clean start with instant savings from Sam's Club. Save $40 on the Shark Rocket Deluxe Pro Vacuum. Get $2.80 off Clorox disinfecting wipes and receive $7 off allergen-reducing air filters. Find these savings and more online or at your local Sam's Club.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
This should be fun to watch. Jaybird on a horse trying to score a goal in Gladiator Polo. Can't wait to see this.
Do you think I can nail it?
I think it's going to be one of those things. You see these guys playing polo, and they're out there and just on the horse galloping around, and they got their mallet and they're swinging it, and it just looks like, it's not that tough. They actually, when you go out to Gladiator Polo, they've got a setup where they've got kind of like a model horse that you can ride, one of the mechanical ones. So they got one for adults and one for kids.
Yes,
so you can go and try it out and see what it's all like and getting your balance right and all that kind of stuff. So I think the toughest part about it might be one thing to sit on the horse and be able to swing the mallet, but I think it's another thing to direct the horse and direct the ball at the same time. I think that combination makes it really tough. So you're going to have 60 seconds to go from one end of the arena to the other trying to score a goal in polo.
I don't have a great track record with horses either. I've been attacked 3 times.
So I don't know. Is it going to be possible? We'll be taking bets on whether or not Jaybird is going to be able to score this goal or not.
Will he leave on a stretcher? We don't know.
Virginia, there's a lot of exciting opportunities here.
If I score, that'll be one of my greatest athletic moments ever. I think
so. I'd say right now you're not an odds-on favorite to score, but that's just the thrill of sports, isn't it?
I love being the underdog, baby.
That's kind of what you're going to be. Gladiator Polo. It's going down at the International Polo Club in Wellington tomorrow night, just after 6 p.m. You'll be able to see Jaybird on the horse and galloping. And if you miss that, you can always watch the video as well. Going to be coming out.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
He hasn't done anything wrong, I don't think. Gabriel right now, I think, is pretty much in the free and clear, but he got a text message that put him in a really bad situation. And now he doesn't like the way that his wife wants him to respond to this message. Gabriel, tell me, you were just chilling with your wife on the couch, and your iPhone lights up with a text message from a female friend of yours. Tell me all about it and how your wife responded to that message.
Yeah, so my phone lights up. We both see it. We both see the messages, and it's from a female friend of mine, and she writes, "You around? Need to talk to you about something. It's private. Can't tell anyone. ... Even your wife." Are you free to chat right now?
Jeez.
Yeah, but like I've never gotten any kind of vibe that this girl is into me. I'm not into her. Yeah, she's single, she's attractive, but she's just a female former coworker. That's it. That we're just friends. So my wife though wants me to text her back saying, I never keep secrets from my wife. She thinks that this is a sign this girl likes me and is actively trying to cause problems with our marriage.
She's testing.
So my wife wants, so my wife wants me though to be super careful and never be alone with her. And
I agree with your wife.
I think it's extreme.
Nah, it's definitely not extreme. If some girl is texting you that say you can't tell your wife, dude, what?
I need your advice. I want to talk to you about something you can't tell your wife. No, the correct response is, me and my wife talk about everything. If I can't tell her, then you shouldn't tell me.
Yeah.
Don't make me upset my wife over something going on in your personal life that has nothing to do with me.
And your wife saw that text message.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's no good.
You should have texted that thing.
Is it always the case that you should never keep any secrets from your spouse? That if somebody comes to you and says, hey, you can't tell your husband or wife, be like, you know what, then don't tell me because I tell them everything.
There's a secret. Yeah, don't tell a woman her cooking sucks. I've seen someone throw a pot at someone's head after that happened. I don't know. I just think to keep everyone nice and cordial.
Okay, but do you ever have anybody, would you let someone tell you something that they made you agree in advance that, okay, you can't tell Panda, Virginia? What would you say if somebody's going, hey, I got to tell you something, but I don't want you saying this to Panda?
I would be really suspicious about anybody who says that to you, because what they're doing is they're putting you in a position where they're testing you to see how honest are you with your husband? How tight is your marriage? Can it be messed with a little bit? Can we get one over on your partner? And you don't want anybody out there thinking that you and your partner aren't a united front, you aren't a team, you don't communicate and tell each other everything. I think that this girl is, I think your wife's right. This girl is setting you up to see how tight you and your wife are.
Me and the Bronc accidentally kill somebody, and we take the body out, and we drive you out to the woods as well. We say, look, you can't tell anybody, including Panda. This is to the grave. Do you roll over on us? Do you tell Panda?
Whose grave? Theirs or ours?
Ours.
Okay.
We take it to the grave.
I don't know. I mean, I think I would have to tell Panda.
She's going to rat us out, Kev.
But I wouldn't tell anybody else.
Okay.
Just, I mean, it's not fair to ask somebody to keep that secret from their spouse.
You're next to go, then.
So you think Gabriel's wife has every right to, in a sense, write the text message that he responds to this woman with?
Yeah.
She can help him craft it. He needs to be a man and write it himself. But she needs to help him say exactly what it needs to say, because he's obviously struggling with what the right thing to do is.
Yeah.
The right thing to do is listen to your wife.
You don't have secrets with other women. You have secrets with your wife.
Okay.
You keep those together.
Yeah.
Anybody see Gabriel's side of this? He thinks what his wife is asking for is a little bit extreme. And do you agree that you never, ever should agree to keep a secret from your partner? 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. You can call or text and sound off here right now at the KVJ Show.
The club isn't the best place to find a lover, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, tripping fast, and then we talk slow. And you come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop it, and the man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. And now I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room. Now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Come on, be I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Come on, be I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Come on, be I'm in love shape of you.
So Gabriel's in a tough position because he's just chilling with his wife on the couch, and within view, they can see these 3 text messages that pop up. And it's this woman that basically says, hey, I need to tell you something, but you can't tell your wife. So his wife's immediately like, no, that ain't going to happen. Like, what is she going to tell you? Now he's like, okay. His wife now wants him to respond and say, look, I never keep any secrets from my wife and this and that. I don't think he likes the fact that she's trying to dominate or this kind of control.
But you have to show this other girl what's up.
Yeah.
And it's your chance to be a good husband right now. Here's your shot.
I'm just thinking.
Don't blow it.
This would have happened to my dad. My mom would have just went off on him.
Sure. Well, Gabriel thinks that maybe his girl is overreacting a little bit. Ramsey's on here from Miami, and Ramsey, you kind of agree with Gabriel a little bit, huh?
Yeah, I definitely agree with Gabriel. You can just, lie to the girl, be like, yeah, I'm not going to tell my wife. Your wife is right next to you. You know what I mean? So you can find out, so she can be like, you know what, honey, you're right. This girl doesn't like you. So agree to be like, yeah, I'm not going to tell nobody, but then again, just tell her. Curious. I want to know what is it that she wants to tell you.
Interesting. Okay. So in a sense, you're saying it's kind of playing it both ways. The girl who is texting him saying, hey, don't tell your wife about what I need to tell you, you would be like, okay, yeah, no, definitely. What's going on? And then that way you can kind of snoop to find out what her intentions are and why your wife should know, but you tell your wife anyway, is what you're saying, Ramsey.
Your wife can be next to you reading the text. She already caught you once, so might as well let her see it again.
Okay.
But the wife would have to be in cahoots with you, and you guys would be kind of...
I don't know. I don't like
still
that.
Dishonesty, yeah.
I don't like that because that shows other women that you don't have a united front with your wife. And then when you go to work, how do you act to her?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Judy is on here from Parkland, 877-979-WRMF. What's your take on this, Judy?
Hi, I didn't hear what the last person said, but what I want to say is that when somebody says that to a person that they know is in a marriage or in a committed relationship, and they say, don't tell your spouse or significant other, that puts everybody on high alert. So then you're like, wait a minute, why would you even say that? That you're already putting some kind of a divisive thing in between the relationship. But when the wife says, hey, I want you to respond like this, I think she's right. I think she's seeing something there that maybe the husband would not have picked up on, and she needed to point that out.
Okay.
Yeah, because women can see what other women are up to sometimes, and you guys are kind of naive. I've seen it happen many times where guys have no idea that they're being manipulated, and it's easy to do. Sorry.
What about this? Never thought about this. I said, what if this a person who is this woman, the coworker who was texting Gabriel, what if she caught the wife doing something, and that's why she doesn't want Gabriel say anything to the wife? Maybe she knows something or heard a rumor or something about that about his wife, saying, hey, look, I don't know, I've heard on the down low that your wife is doing something you might want to know about. What if that's the case and the reason?
The woman is the cheater. Oh, that couldn't happen, Kev. Not according to Virginia.
I mean, I never even thought about that angle, but, I guess it would be possible.
The woman couldn't possibly cheat. It's the man.
Mm-hmm.
You said it.
Maggie is on here from Boca, 877-979-WRMF. The question here, should you always tell your partner all the secrets? And Gabriel, in a tough situation when he gets a text message that his wife's able to read saying, hey, keep this from your wife. The wife wants him to text back and say, look, I'm not going to keep any secrets from my wife. What's your take on this, Maggie?
I personally, I don't think that you have to tell your spouse everything. If it's something that they need to know, I can absolutely promise they will know. But gossip from a friend, I don't even care if it's a guy friend. It has nothing to do with my husband. Quite honestly, I don't think that he needs to. He won't know, and he doesn't need to know.
But if a dude's like, don't tell your husband this is a secret between me and you don't see how that's a little kind of, that could be considered shady if someone was to hear that?
I guess so, but it's the whole thing of, you've only heard part of the conversation. It's the context. If it's really nothing but just gossip, There's really no need to involve more people.
Look, sometimes these shady women say this to guys to see if they'll go along with it. Oh, okay. So you do keep secrets for your wife. Interesting. Okay, you keep things from her. Interesting. There's places where I can put a little wedge in this relationship. And let
I
me
see
test
the weaknesses, the cracks.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody did text in that basically said just that Virginia's right. That's how my husband's affair started. Should I say ex-husband? He felt like they were just friends at work, and he was someone to vent to.
She
was
manipulated
just testing the waters.
it. Yep. That's what these women do. I'm telling you. It's not all innocent when some chick asks your dude to keep secrets from you.
954 texting in, though, saying, I think it depends upon the situation. If my friend is going through something and it really has nothing to do with myself or my family, I might not bring that up to my husband. Sometimes girl drama is of no concern to him, is what she says. But I'm not justifying keeping secrets from the opposite sex from my husband. If a male friend or colleague messages me similar to Gabriel, I would definitely either tell my husband exactly what he was saying or involve him in my response in every way possible. So
you have to let everybody know in your life that your man or your woman comes first.
So the ladies are saying you smell a trap.
I smell...
Test in the waters.
I smell a girl who's up to no good.
Sometimes you need to take it to the ladies to kind of get this perspective, because I think sometimes guys don't see it.
You don't, and it's sweet. And, you know, it's naive of you, but it's also adorable because you don't look at things as we evil, catty women do sometimes. And not all women are like this, but some are, and most times it takes another woman to spot it.
And one other person said, you guys just glossed over the crazy part. His wife doesn't want him to be alone in any room with this girl. Does Gabriel's wife trust him or not? Because she acts like he's not to be trusted.
Maybe he's not.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know. We get a call for 5 minutes and then everyone makes all these jump to conclusions.
I need to see this office hooch, too. I want to see what she looks like. I want to see what this girl's all about. Then I will judge.
Uh-huh. Somebody said my ex was cheating when his side chick would text and say, hey, I need to talk to you. That was her code for are you alone? Mm-hmm. I say shady. So there you go, Gabriel.
Trust no one.
Yes, trust no one. Not a lot of the ladies are feeling your complaint on this one. You ever got your own drama? You want to get a little perspective on it? You always can. Mail at kvjshow.com. Mail at kvjshow.com. Got something hot for you here. Some lotto tickets. $300 worth of those $2 scratch-off cards you can get right now. The Florida Lottery scratch-off tickets. All you've got to do is just tell us what the Aunt Ann jam of the day is.
I'm the one for a good time call. Phone's blowing up, ringing my doorbell. I feel the love. Oh, come on, I can't do that. Feel the love. Oh, that hurt my ears, Jay. That's a horrid song.
I like how she complains on the tail end of all of them.
Oh, yeah. Horrid song.
It's a horrid song.
Okay, all right. Do you have any idea what the song is that Aunt Ann is singing here? 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763.
I'm only one call away. I'll be there to save the day. Superman got nothing on me. I'm only one call away. Call me, baby, if you need a friend. I just wanna give you love. Come on, come on, come on. Reaching out to you, so take a chance. No matter where you go, you know you're not alone. I'm only one call away. I'll be there to save the day. Superman got nothing on me. I'm only one. I'm only one call away.
Got some lotto tickets for you here today. If you can just tell me, what is this Aunt Ann jam?
I'm the one for a good time call. Phone's blowing up, ringing my doorbell. I feel the love. Oh, come on, I can't do that. Feel the love. Oh, does that hurt my ears, Jay? That's a horrid song.
Horrid. All right, we got the Dolores on here from Plantation. Dolores, any idea what that song is there? Hello, Dolores. Yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah, what do you think, Dolores?
I think it's Chandelier.
You think it is Chandelier by Sia? Is that what we're talking about here, Jay Bird?
That is it.
That is it, yes.
That's horrid.
The song is horrid.
Horrid.
Yes, very nice. Congratulations, Dolores. We're going to hook you up with those $2 lotto scratch-off tickets, a book worth $300 in total, okay?
That's great.
Yeah, not a bad deal. Very nice. Enjoy your scratching, okay?
I will.
Yes. All right. Love to tell people to enjoy their scratching. Well, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, I'd like to talk about office pranks. And I started to realize, I had a realization this morning, Virginia.
Yeah.
I had a realization this morning. That, I think sometimes you start a friendly little prank in the office. Maybe it's April Fool's Day, and, you wind up putting a thumbtack in somebody's chair, and they sit on it. You're like, ah, ha, 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 ha. It hurts,
That ain't
That's
funny.
Okay.
That's borderline assault.
If you do that to me, I'm going to punch you in your throat.
Well, I think what happens is, sometimes people try to be jokesters. In the office. And we've heard a lot about, especially people hiding people's desk equipment, the utilities or stapler and all that kind of stuff. And people are looking around frantically for it. We just heard the other day about a woman that went out and got her coworker's key copied. And so every day she would move her car to a different place in the parking lot just to kind of like play with her mind.
That's funny.
That's diabolical right there.
There are these office pranks that happen, and until I saw the Super Pie video that came out today, I didn't realize that for years, in a sense, on March 14th, we had so frequently, years past, pied Jaybird in the face. And now it's come to the point where he has got this whole thing, and the office prank has just run amok, where it's just a day of terrorizing with these whipped cream pies that go all over the place and throw your whole life into a quandary.
Look, according to Super Pie, these are his words, not mine. He was fed up. You broke a man. He was once an innocent boy, and then just pie after pie.
Yeah.
Super Pie finally had enough, and he snapped. And now he only seeks revenge.
We know you're Super Pie. You don't have to speak in third person.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, now he's run amok. And I'm just kind of curious if this ever happens in other offices, or is it just with this goofball crew where you start doing a little bit of a prank, and then what happens when somebody pulls a prank? There's retaliation, right? And then the retaliation escalates it, and next thing you know,
snowball effect.
The office prank war is completely out of control.
According to Super Pie, again, his words, he was saying, y'all aren't going to retaliate because you are old and have lost your heart. Those are Super Pie's words. He said you guys will never retaliate because y'all lost your heart.
He's right. On a certain level, Mama is older. Mama has less time.
Well, where does it all end?
I have less time and more kids.
Where does it all end, I think, is the question here. Because, now he pies all of us yesterday and makes a fun little video of it that's all over our social media today. And what do we do today? Virginia blow up his truck? I'm like, where does it all end?
Nah, Super Pie says you guys won't do anything like that.
I mean, I've got a prank on deck for him, but it's going to be hard to execute.
What, is this the one where you kidnapped me that you've been talking about since our old
station?
When
we get to that point, if you're talking about abducting your coworkers to make them, and then taking them out in the middle of nowhere and beating them silly with a sock full of nickels.
You
I don't think we'd do that.
Well, that was my plan.
Is that your fantasy?
Oh, okay.
Oh, my God.
I was just thinking push him in a 8-foot deep hole.
Oh, okay. No, I had the sock full of nickels ready to go.
Here's the thing. You can't kidnap what you can't catch. That's just that's just science, baby.
Yeah. So has anybody else had this problem in their office? Where did the pranks begin, and then where did it end before finally you said, you know what, we got to stop this. Like somebody's going to end up dead.
We have to call a truce.
Yeah. I'd like to know if anybody else has this problem as well.
He said he's never stopping. He said he's dying pieing.
Then we're just going to have to stop him, Virginia.
Dying pieing.
Hashtag dying pieing.
And he might.
877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. You can call or text the KVJ show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned, West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Looking pretty good on your roadways at this moment. No major incidents to report. We did just have an earlier accident that's been cleaned up that you may experience some residual delays as a result of. That's I-95 northbound just before Palmetto Park Road. But other than that, you are all clear on your way to work this morning. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Quick weight loss, unlike others, results are guaranteed. No exercise required, no prepackaged meals. I love the program because, well, there's so many reasons, but I guess the top was I wasn't starving myself. Like so many programs I'd done in the past where I starved myself and I was angry and hungry and it was awful. I had a team around me at Quick Weight Loss too, guiding me, coaching me, not settling for anything less than success. That's how I did it. They are amazing. Results are guaranteed. No prepackaged meals, no exercise required. I lost 25 pounds on the program, and I know that Quick Weight Loss works. Right now, lose 50 pounds or more, 10 weeks, just $99. All services included, plus kids join free when parents sign up. Now, some conditions do apply. Visit quickweightloss.net. There's 17 locations from Miami to Vero. For one near you, dial **quick on your mobile phone. Dial **QUICK for a free consultation. They'll even text you back with more savings. Message and data rates do apply. So again, dial *78425 on your mobile phone for Quick Weight Loss. Dial **quick.
The biggest names in comedy are coming to the Palm Beach Improv. Don't miss Marlon Wayans this weekend and Mike Birbiglia next Friday and Saturday night.
I was at my urologist recently. Because if you're a comedian, how come you're not funny now? What I wanted to say was I'm going to take this conversation we're having and then repeat that to strangers. You're the joke later.
Get your tickets at PalmBeachImprov.com today. Bring your family together by taking them away with Celebrity Cruises Sail Beyond event. For limited time, families save up to $600 and get free drinks and Wi-Fi on award-winning vacations all over the world. Celebrity Cruises, rated best premium cruise line 9 years running. Call 1-800-CELEBRITY or your travel agent by April 3rd. Offer applies to select sailings. Guest selects from beverage, Wi-Fi, or other offer amenities. Savings vary by stateroom category. Other terms apply. Ships registry Malta and Ecuador.
True prices, true service, true selection. It is true for you right now at Brayman Honda. The Honda of your dreams is waiting for you because it is the Honda Dream Garage sales event. You can get a fantastic car. You know, there's over 11 acres of vehicles waiting for you right now with true zero leasing, zero down, zero security deposit, and zero due at signing. Drive off in a new Honda from just $199 a month. Mike Rodriguez runs the show over there. He and his team are dedicated to offering you the best car buying experience. The Honda Dream Garage sales event is going on now. It's all this week at Brayman Honda, and you can be driving off paying just $199 a month. Now, this deal is a lease program, a 36-month deal on a 2016 Civic LX sedan. Nothing due at signing, no security deposit. You just do the tax tag and have your credit approved, and you're driving off in a brand new Brayman Honda vehicle. 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres. You can also shop online at BraymanHondaPB.com. Get in there this week. Save yourself thousands at Brayman Honda.
Howdy, it's your pal the Wisdom Tooth. Here's a quick tip on how to look like you're working while pretty much doing nothing at all. First, place a laptop open on your desk and hang a jacket over the back of your chair. A half-full cup of coffee completes the illusion. That way it looks like you just stepped out for a meeting.
Yeah, okay, stop. It's supposed to be sage advice on teeth, you know, the dentist.
Hey, I'm dispensing real wisdom here. You do the tooth stuff.
Fine. Sage Dental is convenient with multiple locations, open Saturdays, sees kids at every location, and have 24-hour emergency service.
And?
And Sage Dental is affordable because they accept most insurance and have great deals for the uninsured.
And?
They offer superior service at all locations with access to general dentists, periodontists, endodontists, orthodontists, pediatric dentists, and oral surgeons.
Nice work. Speaking of finances, you make good money doing this announcer thing?
Rude, but yeah, I do make good money.
That haircut of yours says differently.
Luckily, this is radio. Sage Dental, a smarter trip to the dentist. Book an appointment today by calling 1-866-SAGE-DENTAL.
Hey everyone, Proactive has a special offer for our listeners. Stay tuned for a 100% risk-free offer that includes a free giveaway risk-free. You have acne or even the occasional breakout? With prescription-grade Proactive, your acne can heal and you can prevent future breakouts. Want to try Proactive? They're letting everyone try Proactive 100% risk-free. Plus, they're giving away a free deep cleansing face brush when you call right now. 800-489-2065. You heard right. A risk-free trial of Proactive. A free deep cleansing brush. Take it from me. Proactive really works. So here's the deal again for our listeners. For $19.95, you'll get prescription-grade Proactive plus a rotating deep cleansing brush valued at $45, totally free. You're guaranteed to get clear and stay clear, or you get your money back. Call now. 800-489-2065. That's 800-489-2065. One more time. Ready? 800-489-2065. Just pay shipping.
You know, I understand when you go in for a medical procedure, you want to know the doctor pretty well, or at least have that peace of mind that they know what they're talking about. That's why when you're talking about a LASIK procedure and having somebody work on your eyes, you don't want anybody but the best doing it. That's why I took my eyes to Panu Laser, because after talking with the doctor there, I trusted him. I looked at him and I said, you know what, this is a guy that really knows his stuff. After they showed me around and demonstrated all the equipment to me, I said, wow, this is the best stuff on the market. And if you're going to do it, you want the best doctor, you want the best equipment. And I had the best experience because of it. It was super easy. I went in there and I laid down, and 90 seconds later, my whole procedure was done. There was no pain. There was no aggravation. I drove myself home, and I was back to work the very next day. There's zero downtime. So if the whole procedure or just not being able to find the right doctor is keeping you from a LASIK procedure and you're still wearing glasses or contact lenses that are annoying you, just go to Panu. You'll get zero down and zero interest with your payment plan and $500 off just for listening to the KVJ show. It's so easy. So go online today, PanuLaser.com, PANNU laser.com. That's PANNU laser.com.
Honey, why are you wearing a tuxedo?
Bud's Seafood Fest.
I love Bud's too, but...
It's the Seafood Fest. Their Alaskan cod dinners deserve to be eaten in a tuxedo.
And shrimp dinners.
They have limited time offers.
Putting on my evening gown and tiara.
Taste buds. Taste the difference.
Do you need legal help? Call Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios, this is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
Talking about office pranks run amok. I realized yesterday, after watching the video of Super Pie again attacking and assaulting everybody on the staff, that it all started years ago when, we used to pie Jaybird a good bit. Now, he would pie other people as well, but he claims that's the reason why, is now he's trying to get revenge. But, you know, a lot of times it's gone amok, Virginia, where he's tackling you off a stage. He's dumping whipped cream into my laptop. You know, there's just all kinds. There's a lot of residual effects that happen with this pieing.
Some would say you hate Super Pie because, in a sense, you created that monster.
No, I don't know if I did.
The whipped cream is on your hands.
Oh, it is, huh?
It's not whipped cream either, which is kind of gross. He's now doing shaving cream.
Yes.
Which, if you get that in your mouth, it is disgusting.
It's better on the
I
equipment.
did.
Yeah. Well,
because as I was getting pied, I screamed, open mouth, tons of shaving cream.
It is tougher on the eyes. I do know that.
Easier
Denny's
on the
knows that
equipment.
too. Yeah. Easier on the equipment, yes, but tougher on the eyes. And boy, if you get that stuff lodged into your ear, oof, that's tough to get out.
It's terrible.
Yeah, somebody said that at the hospital where they work, they kind of had this going on. There's just constant pranks always happening, from putting apple juice in IV bags and all this kind of different stuff, I guess.
I don't know if I want prank wars going on at the hospital.
Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. Did you? Are they doing that for the patients, or are they doing that for each other? And wouldn't that like be really bad for somebody?
Are they doing like pranks in surgery? Oh, scalpels in his pancreas.
Are they using it like just to squirt each other with?
I don't know. What was the apple juice in the IV all about, Denny's?
So she works in the operating room. She says it's a stressful environment, so to get through the day, they prank each other.
Yeah.
And one of the pranks they like to do is put apple juice in an IV thing and either drink from it or like squirt each other with it, and they think it's urine, like it's a urine bag, like a catheter bag.
I got you. Okay.
That's one of the pranks they do.
They're not actually hooking people up to an IV bag with apple juice and giving them intravenous apple juice.
Could you do that?
No, you should not do that.
Could you do it with Kool-Aid? Could you get an
no.
IV? I'm asking just on mere science here.
Do not do that.
Could I get an IV full
No,
of
the only
grape
thing you need
Kool-Aid?
really in your veins is blood.
Okay, I'm just
That's
asking.
it.
Look, someone's
Yeah.
got to ask these questions.
Yeah, that's pretty much about it. That's all I would say.
Please don't give him no ideas.
All right, today is Weird Wednesday. I guess you got some minions out there running around?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Are you ready to release the first round here today of Minions?
I know I'm not, but I know who is. That's my man, Peace Train.
Oh, you're forcing him into it, huh?
Come on, Denny's. The kids love it.
All right. Llama 1, scrub.
I don't know, guys. What do you think?
Wasn't bad.
Drags him in there and critiques him.
I'm just kidding, baby. I love it. I love it.
All right, we got $50 worth of good gift basket stuff from Crux Coffee Roasters, the Abaco Town Center. If you see something weird, just let us know what you see and where you see it, and then you just let us know all about it. 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763 at the KVJ Show.
Let me talk to you. Let it rain. Let me talk to you. Come on. Shawty had the apple bottom jeans with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, Shawty got low. Them baggy slack pants and the Reeboks with the strap. She turned around and gave that big booty a slap. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, Shawty got low. I ain't never seen nothing that'll make me go this crazy all night, spinning my dough. Had $1 million vibe in the body to go. Them birthday cakes, they stole the show. So sexual, she was flexible, professional, drinking Xano. Hold up, wait a minute, do I see what I think I will? Did a thing I seen, sure to get low. Ain't the same when it's up that close. Make it rain, I'm making it snow. What the I got the bang bro. I'ma say that I prefer them no clothes. I'm into that, I love women exposed. She threw it back at me, I gave her more. Cash ain't a problem, I know where it goes. She had them apple bottom jeans with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, Shawty got low. Them baggy slack pants and the Reeboks with the strap. She turned around and gave that big booty a slap. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, Shawty got low. Hey, Shawty, what I gotta do to get you home? My jeans full of guap and they ready for shows. Got a Lex Maybach for the sexy grown. Patron on the rocks that'll make you moan. 1 step, come on. 2 steps, come on. 3 steps, come on. Now that's $3 grand. What you think I'm playing? Baby girl, I'm the man. I ain't been a rubber band. That's what I told her. Her legs on my shoulder. I knew it was over. That Henny and Cola got me like a soldier. She ready for Rover. I couldn't control her. So lucky on me, I was just like a clover. Shorty was hot like a toaster. Sorry, but I had to fold her like a poster. She showed her apple bottom jeans with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, Shawty got low. Them baggy slack pants and the Reeboks with the strap. She turned around and gave that big booty a slap. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, Shawty got low. Shawty, yeah, she was
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Coming up in your Dirt of the Day, looks like Jared from Subway got beat up in prison. Who did it and why? It's kind of a behind-the-scenes look into what it's really like in jail. We'll share it with you coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, how do you know that it's spring break going on in South Florida? You see girls riding on the tops of cars over the MacArthur Causeway twerking.
Oh, really?
Have you seen this video?
No.
I'm like, what in the heck, man?
Jay-Bird just jumped out of his seat to come run
Never
over.
knew he's so agile, did you? Yeah, no, check this out. There's this girl right here, Jay-Bird. Somebody is filming. She's on top of a BMW. You can see right there. She is going west on MacArthur Causeway. There's American Airlines Arena right in the background. I mean, she is on top of the car. It's not like she's hanging out of the sunroof. She's on top of the car. She's got one leg stretched all the way to one side of the car and another leg stretched to the other, and she's in a bikini.
Seems safe.
It's very dangerous.
It's unbelievable. She's just holding on. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Like, it's complete madness.
She's complete cheek control. You know how some people can twerk and they're able to move their butt, like if they want to move just their left butt cheek, that's what she's doing.
I mean, it's good, but it's like one of those things like you see in the movies. I mean, you know, we live here in South Florida. It's just a day-to-day kind of thing, but I'm like, still, even knowing what you see in South Florida, I'd be like, going, what? I mean, the fact that she's on top of the car twerking, I'm like, holy crap.
That's Weird Wednesday material right there.
I guess, but apparently it's not an isolated incident. That this is kind of something that's been going rampant this season.
Uh-oh, somebody's going to die.
Car twerking is going on. Now, the other instances of this, aside from this video, have been a lot safer. In fact, they had said that there was somebody the other day that got onto a police SUV on South Beach, and they were kind of like twerking on it, and the cop told them to get off the car, and they didn't have any other incident with it. But, yeah, they say that this is one of the things that's just kind of going crazy.
Don't be twerking on cars, y'all, while you're driving on the highway.
I mean, if the car is parked, twerk away. That's what I say.
And you know me, I love twerking.
If the car is parked, get on it, twerk like a maniac. But if the car is moving, please don't twerk on it. Come on.
I hear you. Yeah, it's unbelievable. So it is out there, though, and just to let you know, that's some of the weird stuff going on.
But speaking of twerking, though, who's in the mood to do some dancing? I don't know.
You are, huh?
I am.
Let me drop a little beat for you.
That apple bottom jeans got him all worked up.
It did, he is.
I want to learn how to twerk. I don't know even if I do the right moves, I don't think I've got enough booty to do it.
I don't think you do. I think, twerking, it's a combination of having the right moves and having the booty to do it. And I just don't think, the flat back works with it.
You're not moving it right either. What he does is he shakes his whole body like he's having a seizure, but he shakes really fast, and you're just like, oh, that's not it.
Does it count if I can?
That's not it.
Everything's jiggling on
You
him.
can you have to just shake the butt. You have to control the butt and just shake the butt.
Can I twerk just my belly? Can you do that? Because I got a plenty of junk in that.
It's not
trunk.
nearly as sexy.
You can.
I don't know why you would.
Virginia's actually a very good twerker. I didn't even realize it was Virginia. I was watching a video and I go, ooh, who's that hot girl? No, it's Virginia. No.
I do my best work upside down.
Yeah, you do. It's
I
good.
like to get up against a wall upside down and do it. I've been thrown out of nightclubs on South Beach for that move.
Really?
She
Wow.
did that. She did
Impressive.
that. She did that at a restaurant in front of our head boss that when we were in Miami.
Yeah.
And then I think we got fired a week later.
Thanks. All right, well, we got girls twerking on top of cars, going over MacArthur Causeway. What other weird things are going on here in South Florida? Jesse is on from Royal Palm, 877-979-WRMF. What do you see that's out there that's a little bit weird today, Jesse?
I see someone dressed as a big egg wearing a catcher's outfit throwing a brain up in the air.
Ooh.
A big egg, catcher's gear, playing catch with a brain.
Sounds like your work.
It is our work, yes.
It is our work.
That is one Captain KVJ, and he is dedicating this round to his sister who's in the hospital. She's having kidney issues, and I believe she's got to get one of her kidneys removed.
She does, yeah. He was telling us that.
So he's dedicating this round of Weird Wednesday to her. So.
Thoughts and prayers to her.
Very nice. Jesse, I tell you what, Denny's reminded me here that we've got some passes to Boomers, so I can hook you up with that. 4-hour play passes for miniature golf, go-karts, bumper cars, and laser tag, okay?
Great, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Fun.
Yeah. Twerk on bumper cars. It's a lot safer.
Oh, we can have that video for you by Saturday.
I don't know if that's very safe either.
You're right. But I like edgy Bronc. I like when he gets edgy.
Yeah. All right, we need to release another round of Minions, Jaybird.
Yeah, I'd be honored if you wanted to do it.
All right. Llama 2. Squaw. I don't have a lot in me today.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I would stop coming to me, Coach. Yeah.
See, he's performing bad on purpose.
So I don't put him back
in. So you stop putting him in.
Oh no, he's going back in.
It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. It's the KVJ, dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in a second, a peek behind the prison walls. You know, Jared, the former Subway pitchman, is currently in jail serving a 15-year sentence. No, I'm sorry, not a 15-year sentence, like a 15-month, several-month sentence. But there's a possibility of him getting out soon. So we'll give you some details about what it's like for Jared in jail. He was attacked. It's a whole crazy story and how it works in the jail. But before we get into that good stuff, if you're a big fan of the show, this is us. Of course, you know the finale happened. Here's Mandy Moore from the show talking about the finale and her thoughts.
I hope everybody enjoyed the finale. It was a bit of a doozy, but I'm just as curious as all of you are to see where we pick up in the beginning of season 2, because if I know Dan Fogelman, we're sort of going to time jump, and I think even at this point, all of us in the Pearson family are kind of in the dark as to where we go from here.
Interesting. Misha Barton's lawyer is speaking out. She says that tape was totally recorded without Misha's consent. She's calling it revenge porn and saying that anybody who releases the tape, they will come after them. We learned this a few months ago, that anytime a tape is released, the person in it has to sign off on it or it can't be released. So if this tape does in fact get released, Misha Barton had something to do with it, because the company that releases it doesn't want to deal with the lawsuit.
If it's released, not leaked. If a company releases it, yeah, she's got something to do with it.
Right. If it's just leaked and nobody's making any money, well, then nobody makes any money, and it's just a bad situation for Misha. But stick around and stay tuned. We will let you know what happens in the next phase of the Misha Barton sex tape. And finally, here behind bars, Jared Fogle caught a butt whipping in prison. The 61-year-old guy that carried out the beatings, I guess, is talking in a copy of a letter that he sent to his family. He says he attacked Jared, the Subway guy, because Jared was arrogant, walking around prison, paying people to protect him. He had hired bodyguards in prison and other child molesters in prison to look after him. But this guy, 61-year-old Steve, who is currently serving a 15-year sentence himself for being a felon with a firearm, says that it doesn't matter. If somebody wants to get you in prison, they can get you. Doesn't matter how much money you've thrown around to hire bodyguards.
Oh, someone can always get got, Kev.
He said the
always get got?
Yeah, that's what they say in the claim. You can get got fresh fish.
Thank you, grammar boy. Jared, they say, was the hero to all these other child molesters that were in jail. And so all these deviants looked up to him, and this Steve guy wanted to knock these deviants down a peg. And so that's why he got to Jared and beat him up. And he said he spent several months in the hole because of it, but said he has no regrets. It was worth it. I say Steve's a hero.
A lot of times the guy that's, in cahoots with the commissary, he is the guy running the whole area, the whole yard, as they say, Kev.
Running the yard?
Yep.
Okay, you say so.
And that's what's going on in your dirt of the day.
Alrighty, tonight on TV, a couple things you could check out if you're one of those people that is still into the Survivor.
I
It is
am.
back on.
Love it, man. Big Jeff Probst fan. I just love the concept of Survivor. I'd like to be on it one day.
You would, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you've also got the 100 Criminal Minds, and they're not only doing that, but they've got Criminal Minds Beyond Borders, Designated Survivor, Arrow, and Legion also on TV tonight.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, remember that BBC interview? The guy was being interviewed, and his little daughter busts into the room. She's bouncing around all sassy. And then all of a sudden, his little baby comes in one of those like mobile baby carts.
Those little walkers.
And then the wife comes flying in and is trying to drag the kids out the door.
It's kind of awesome.
They've got it's like 85 million views or something like that on this video now.
It's blowing up.
It's absolutely insane. And here they are talking about it.
It's happened all the time for us, but not like introducing and stuff. That is, it was first time it happened. 6 years?
Yeah. I've been doing TV for a while, and that never happened before, obviously. So.
Yeah, most of the time she locked the door. Yeah, I heard she leaving, but I couldn't find them around me, and I tried to check the door. It was open, so I couldn't think any of those. So it was some chaos for me.
I think she was in the other room filming it on her camera phone.
Yeah.
And so it's on a delay. By the time she saw them on TV, they had already been in there.
She was sitting there looking, and she's just sort of going, hey, where did the kids go?
Aww.
And she has no idea. And next thing she knows, she's like, oh, wait, they're not here. And then that's why she goes in there all frantic. The best was how she just had the little daughter. She was just sitting there dragging her out by the arm.
Snatch.
Yeah, it was some crazy stuff.
I love that video.
Yeah, if you'd like to see the interview that they did about it afterwards, you can go and check that out. We've got that up on our Twitter, and we've also got the original hilarious interview. If you haven't checked that out either, that is also up on our Twitter. All you have to do is go to KVJ Show, and you can get the hook up there. I thought this was kind of interesting, talking a little bit about kids and commercials. They said that 82% of kids living in Netflix-only homes do not even know what commercials are.
Really?
Opening your eyes to how the next generation is looking at commercials.
That's crazy.
Don't even know what they are. Yeah, just 32% of kids that watch shows and movies on cable television don't know what commercials are, but they said that that's kind of that's going to be the new thing is what are you going to do with commercials? Because kids are growing up being like, I don't even know what this is. Because, we just stream everything. We just watch everything entirely. What a spoiled generation, huh?
I know.
Back in my day, we used to have to...
Well, you kind of do. You want the younger generation to have a little bit tough.
We had to earn it. We had to sit there for 8 whole minutes, wait for our program to come back on, Yeah, so that's just kind of like the new day, is that kids have no idea what it's all about. Coming up here in just a couple minutes, I got an email, and somebody thinks that their longtime boyfriend might be cheating on them. There is some definite evidence, and they didn't like the excuse when they were confronted by it. You can hear all the evidence coming up next on the KVJ Show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned, West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. Still just dealing with your typical slowdowns throughout Palm Beach County. Same can't be said, though, for you in Broward County. Got a couple of incidents we'd be aware of on the Florida's Turnpike. We have a rollover wreck northbound just before exit 47. You'll find the left lane blocked there. We also have a crash on I-95 northbound. That's at Griffin Road. The left lane blocked over there. And the left lane blocked as well on Pembroke Road, just east of I-95. Up in Martin County, we also have one accident. That is I-95 southbound. The right lane blocked just at the Martin Highway exit. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Two-time Grammy and multi-award winning Ed Sheeran.
I'm in love with the shape.
World Tour 2017. American Airlines Arena, Wednesday, August 30th. special offer for American Express card members. Get your tickets now through Thursday, March 16th at 10 p.m. before the general public. Ed Sheeran. Performing all the hits, plus songs from his brand new album, Divide. American Airlines Arena, Wednesday, August 30th. American Express card members, get your tickets now through Thursday, March 16th at 10 p.m. before the general public on Friday, March 17th at 10 a.m.
So honey,
For tickets, visit Ticketmaster.com or call 1-800-745-3000. Ed Sheeran, performing as part of the American Express concert series. Supply is limited. American Express terms, conditions, and restrictions apply.
If you shave, wax, tweeze, or bleach, then you already know. Hair is only sexy when it's on top of your head. So right now, the pros at Body Details True Laser Hair and Tattoo Removal are offering up to 60% off laser hair removal to help you get ready for spring. Body Details has amazing locations throughout South Florida with convenient night and weekend hours. Plus, they're the only company with a free lifetime guarantee. Start your journey to permanently smooth, sexy, prickle-free skin. Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to schedule your free consultation today.
You know, Greek Moving and Storage, they are the most referred mover in our area. I don't know if you realize this, 65% of their business comes from referral because people are happy with their service, they're happy with their team, and they tell their friends, and then 65% of their business now comes from referral. That's huge. So they put this new program in place, and I love it. It's so smart. It's called Greek Rewards, and what it does is it pays you cash for referring Greek. Anybody can refer Greek Moving and Storage and make cash money. Greek Moving and Storage is the best around. They've moved me, they moved Jaybird, they moved my grandma last year. They've moved countless friends and family that I know of, and everybody says the same thing. They loved their experience. It was the best move ever, stress-free, on time, and on budget. And now they're paying cash for your referral. Press ** Greek on your mobile phone. That's ** Greek to get all the details. Go online as well, GreekMoving.com. They're also your last-minute moving specialist. GreekMoving.com. Get ready for your best move ever.
Chris Hardwick here, and today's Xfinity X1 Challenge is all about in-home Wi-Fi. So we asked real people how reliable their Wi-Fi is throughout their home.
Sometimes I have it, and sometimes I don't.
And what happens when all your devices are going at once?
We can't all use our stuff at the same time.
It drops out a lot.
So we put Xfinity Internet to the test by connecting entire families to the same network on multiple devices at once.
I'm pretty impressed that it's able to hold up like this.
I want to switch.
Xfinity delivers the most Wi-Fi coverage throughout your home for the best in-home Wi-Fi experience. Take the Xfinity X1 Challenge and see for yourself.
Xfinity delivers the best in-home Wi-Fi experience. You can't get that with AT&T. Learn more or get started with Performance Starter 10 megabits per second internet from Comcast for $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store today. Requires enrollment to Eagle with paperless billing and auto pay. Offer ends 4/30/17. Restrictions apply. Equipment taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply. Wi-Fi claim based on gig speed and router on 5 gigahertz band.
Kids should be able to be kids, fun-loving and carefree, but so often today, ADHD symptoms, focus, or anxiety issues can get in the way. At NeuroCore Brain Performance Centers, their brain training program is like a physical therapy program for the brain that repairs these issues at their core. Why would you not give your child a better future that doesn't involve medication? Help your child reach his full potential today by signing up for a NeuroCore assessment. Call 844-4MY-BRAIN. That's 844-4MY-BRAIN. Call right now and mention WRMF for a special rate.
Hey, Frankie, what you got there?
It's an Italian hero from Subway.
A lot of meat on that sandwich.
Well, yeah, Mrs. G. It's got mortadella, spicy capicola.
Capicola? Nice.
Genoa salami, oil and vinegar.
Is that Mediterranean oregano I smell?
Yeah, Mr. Antonelli.
What did I tell you? That thing is loaded.
That's a nice sandwich. You did good, Frankie. Real good.
Thanks, Sal. Thanks. Everybody?
Subway has the authentic taste everyone loves. Introducing the Italian Hero. It's our better Italian flavor for a better Subway. Limited time only.
Get a BJ's membership for just $40 for 15 months. That's 20% off and 3 bonus months. Or you can get a free 3-month membership. Stop by BJ's today and join in the savings with one of these great offers. BJ's. Live generously.
Maybe you are not happy with your smile. If your smile is holding you back from selfies and from being the best you and being confident in pictures and when you meet people, why not go see Dr. Bradford? He's a board-certified orthodontist, and he knows his craft inside and out. When it comes to alignment and bite and giving you the best smile possible, he's been doing this now for over 20 years. He knows all about braces, Invisalign, clear brackets, clear retainer, all that. He knows everything about it. And I love the fact that now it's not just for kids. You know, my daughter Magnolia has braces from Dr. Bradford. A lot of adults are going in and getting that smile they've always wanted. And Dr. Bradford does clear and accelerated treatments with aligners, clear braces. Accelerated treatment just means your braces or your aligners come off quicker. It really is quicker. In most cases, they like to do adults in less than a year. How awesome would that be? In less than a year, you could have that smile you've always dreamed of. Here's a number to call today. Offices in Palm Beach Gardens and in Jensen Beach. 561-694-3006 for Dr. Bradford.
Denied Social Security? Gordon and Donner. 333-3333.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Sam's Club.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News, and it's chilly Wednesday. Temperatures in the 50s through the mid-morning hours and reaching a high day around 68. Mostly sunny skies, but very cool, breezy too. Northwest wind 15 to 20 miles an hour. Tonight clear and cold, 50 near the coast of beach, 45 inland areas. And for Thursday, mostly sunny, cool again, the high 70.
Get spring off to a clean start with instant savings from Sam's Club. Save $40 on the Shark Rocket Deluxe Pro Vacuum. Get $2.80 off Clorox disinfecting wipes and receive $7 off allergen-reducing air filters. Find these savings and more online or at your local Sam's Club.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Boy, our calendar is packed this week. We got a ton of stuff going on, and on Friday, I think we're all looking forward to the KVJ St. Patrick's Day Bud Crawl that's going to be going on. We're going to be hopping aboard a KVJ party bus from Palm Beach Tours and Transportation, hitting up 3 different spots, the Pirates Well and Palm Beach Gardens at 5 p.m., then going to Brogues Down Under in Lake Worth at 6:30, just in time for the parade on Lake Avenue. Woohoo! And then Double D's Ranch and Saloon on Southern at 8 p.m.
Yeah, I just found my leprechaun outfit. It's got blood on it, but who cares?
Why does it have blood? Whose blood?
I think it's my blood.
What are you bleeding for?
It's from years of the past.
Years of the past?
St. Patty's days of the past.
It's from years past?
Yeah.
You know what he meant.
You do, actually. You speak Jaybird now.
I do. He's got me.
Okay, well, hang out with the sure-to-be-bleeding Jaybird. He's going to be out and about. You can come see us on Friday. If you want to check the itinerary or jump on the bus, just go online. It is kvjshow.com.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Well, today is Weird Wednesday, and the Minions are out. Erica's on here from West Palm Beach. Erica, you think you see something a little bit weird out there today?
Yes, I do.
Okay, what do you see?
On North Lake Boulevard, looks like a basketball player and a baseball player and a referee. It almost looked like they were playing monkey in the middle or something.
Yeah, there should be a referee there. There should be a baseball player, a girl baseball player. There should be a girl basketball player. There should be a duel of some sort. It's all of our interns, by the way. That is us.
You brought out the whole team, huh?
Yeah, I think it's kind of topical. Baseball.
Okay. I wonder why work's never getting done around here.
All 3 interns are there.
All 3?
Well, they wanted to do it, and we can't always make them we can't always be slave drivers here. They got to have some fun.
All right, well, that is what we're looking for. Congratulations. Very nice. And Erica, we're going to hook you up with some tickets. You get to go check out Boomers.
Awesome.
It is a pair of 4-hour play passes for miniature golf, go-karts, bumper cars, and laser tag.
Great. My kids will love it.
Yeah, they will.
Very nice.
4 hours of fun.
Mm-hmm. There you go. One thing we always like to do, too, is if you see any of the Weird Wednesday stuff going on, we can maybe give away a bonus pair on social media. If you just go on and see it, take a photo, and then tag us on it and do hashtag KVJ Weird Wednesday.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah. So we can do a bonus pair if anybody spots any of our minions that are out there. Do that, a bonus pair on our social media. You can find all of them at kvjshow.com. Are we dealing with a cheater here? Virginia, Jaybird, and everyone else? You're going to hear all of the evidence, and then you will decide. We got to try to help out Winter here, who is trying to figure out if her boyfriend's odd behavior equals up to signs of a cheater. Hello, Winter.
Hello.
Now, tell us, what is the number one suspicious thing that your boyfriend is doing right now that just has you wondering, could he be cheating on me?
Well, there's multiple times in which condoms have gone missing and we haven't been using them.
Okay, so he has, in a sense, to have everybody understand this, in a sense, he has like a condom stash, a place where he keeps them. You know how often you guys have been together, and you're noticing that more condoms are gone than the times that you guys have been together.
Correct.
Okay.
That does not necessarily mean someone's cheating.
But let me tell you exactly his excuse, and I'll go on ahead because I have the email here, Winter, to make sure that it's appropriate for the radio. He is claiming that the reason why the condoms are disappearing is because he is using them by himself.
That was why I was saying that, because that is a thing.
Okay.
Guys totally do that, because what it does is it makes it, in the moment when you're doing it with yourself, with the protection, it makes it feel like it's a real moment, like you're having.
So you have heard of this before?
Oh, this is not a weird thing. That does not necessarily mean he's cheating.
Okay. There are some other things, though, around his practice of doing this, though, Winter. You still have some suspicions. What are those other things added to this that makes you feel a little uncertain?
I mentioned to him, I said, there were condoms missing. And then when he said that, I said, well, why don't, that's cool. If that's what you want to do, why don't you show me how you do that?
Okay.
Wow, all right. He just refused. He's like, I'm not doing that. No, that's weird. I'm like, what? It's not weird. It's normal. It's, everybody does it, I guess, apparently, that way in a condom.
Okay.
And then the other thing that I think is really odd is that I can never find the wrappers anywhere.
Okay, I mean, not to defend anybody, because I've been called out before saying that I defend the guys all the time. I'm not saying he's not cheating, but just because he's using the rubbers, that does not mean he is cheating. I know a lot of people that do this.
Okay, but where are the wrappers? Why is
you throw them away? Why would you leave? That's like leaving your box out after you eat a pizza.
Did you look in the trash for them?
I did.
Guys.
But yeah, one time I went through the trash with like rubber gloves because I was like, okay, if he's really doing this, there's got to be a wrapper.
Not necessarily. Again, if you're doing that,
doing, eating them?
No, you're getting rid of all of the evidence. I know.
Because he's ashamed that he's doing this, because
it's weird.
He knows that Winter would think it's weird that he's using these condoms for solo play, and so he don't want to leave evidence of that.
I don't know. This smells a little fishy to me.
When my friend did this,
When my friend
did this, he told me, he's like, oh my gosh, I got to make sure I take away the wrapper. It's embarrassing. I'm over here. I'm doing this to myself. I got protection. It's a weird thing that people don't want to admit to.
Okay, so that explains why he's doing all this kind of stuff. Now, I believe there's also still something else that has to do with his work, Winter, that is the last thing we'll throw in here about adding up the evidence. Is he cheating on you or not? What is that about the job that just makes you feel a little off?
Well, he's been there for like 2 years, and I don't even know where it is. I mean, like, I won't tell the location, but I've never been there. I've never been invited to any sort of work functions, etc. And when he talks about coworkers, he makes it so vague you don't know if it's a man or a woman.
Okay. Is he done anything else? So you don't know a lot about his job. He's got this weird thing going on with the condoms. Is there anything else about his behavior, going to the gym, showering more, using different cologne, anything with his phone? That's some of the other big telltale signs we always hear.
Phone has a passcode that I don't know.
Okay. All right. So, Virginia, we've added this all up. And how long have you been together, Winter?
A good amount of time, over 5 years.
Okay. Over 5 years. So we're talking a very long-term relationship. And how long ago did you discover this interesting thing about the condom stuff? So I assume this is relatively new that he's been doing this.
Yeah, this just started, and we've been together a long time. So in my mind, if you were using condoms before, for that reason, for solo play, why weren't you doing that when we first were together? Why is it just starting now?
I mean, I could answer that.
Okay, well, why is it a new thing? It's just something he wanted to change it up?
Without the risk of sounding weird, and this is what my friend
Too late.
This is what my friend told me.
Yeah.
Because doing it to yourself gets to be old hat. It's kind of boring. You're looking for other ways to spice up the burger, so to speak, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
So
Spice up the hot dog?
That's even a better one. That's a better food.
It's a good thing we have Virginia here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It just doesn't look like anything like a burr.
So, but that would be why.
Okay.
Yeah, and I can get there mentally.
Okay.
Two questions here then to try to help out Winter. One, do you think there's enough evidence that you would say one way or the other that you think her man is cheating with this behavior that you've heard? And point number two, if it's yes or no, what is her next step? What does she need to do? Because she's already confronted him on this. They've already had their discussions. It's not like, well, you need to sit down and talk to him. She's done that. That part is already there.
If a guy is doing the I'm by myself with the protection, he's not going to make sure that thing's around for anybody to find. Trust me on this one.
Okay.
My friend told me.
That's
My
the question
friend.
for Winter. 877-979-WRMF. You can call or text in 877-979-9763. Do you think there's enough evidence here that her man is cheating on her? Yes or no? And what should her next step be? Let us know right now on the KBJ Show.
Y'all trying to do 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe, so clear. Look out. Pop, pop, it's showtime. Showtime, showtime, showtime. Guess who's back again? Oh, they don't know. Gone time. Oh, they don't know. Gone time. I bet they know as soon as we walk in. Showed up. I'm wearing Cuban links. Yeah. Designer mix. Yeah. Inglewood's finest shoes. Whoop, whoop. Don't look too hard, might hurt yourself. Known to give the color red the blues. Kill 'em. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around me and they're waking up the rocket. Keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jocking. Keep up. Players only. Come on, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do? 24 karat magic in the
Just to let you know, when we talked to Winter, we did have her on the voice disguiser. Somebody's like going, Winter sounds like an ugly lady with cats. I can't even stand her voice. Well, it was on the voice disguiser, so it has nothing to do with it.
That's a little harsh.
I really was surprised at some of the comments that we had come in via text just a second ago. 877-979-WRMF. She's trying to figure out because her boyfriend's condoms have been disappearing, and when she called him on it, he said that he was using them for himself. And then when she checked in the trash, she was not seeing any wrappers, so what is he doing? Somebody texted and said, Winter sounds like a straight-up wackadoo. She confronted him about cheating, then told him to do the solo deed in front of her. That's weird. Going through the trash with rubber gloves. He's probably cheating because she's crazy AF. What?
Oh, this woman's getting... It's a bloodbath.
Come on. Somebody said 5 years and she had no idea where he works. No, she's been in a long-term relationship with him. She didn't want to say exactly how many years, and she's still trying to hide identity. She said it was over 5, and I think it's the last 2 years he's had this job, and she has no idea where he works. Can't get a straight-up answer. So there are a lot of people that I believe think that he is cheating. So that seems to be a lot of the comments that are coming in right now.
How quickly we judge.
Like Sarah from Sunrise. Sarah, you got to lay down the verdict here. Do you think Winter's man is cheating on her? And then what do you think her next step should be?
Okay, I will say that I do think he is cheating, only because the passcode on the phone and being so vague about his work and the coworkers. If you're together for 5 years, I mean, you should know everything about your spouse. But I will say this, that my husband does the same thing with the condoms. With,
Told you.
With his solo time.
Yeah, I told you.
Okay.
It's a thing.
Because for him, he had to get used to it because they're not the greatest thing, and he had to get used to, doing that with the condoms on. So he does it to,
He does practice sessions?
Yeah, because, they hinder things from feeling good, and, he does it.
That's a committed husband.
The rappers, disappearing, that's also suspicious, but there is no reason to be that secretive with your wife or your girlfriend. Absolutely not. I think something's up. Something's definitely fishy.
But the weird thing is not the whole rubber thing. That's the most normal thing about it. And I told y'all.
You did tell us. We didn't. I don't know about that stuff.
I think what happens is when you start adding like everything together in any situation where you think that somebody might be cheating on you, it's not usually just one thing.
There's layers. There's 3 or 4 things with this dude.
There are layers, and somebody had said that they thought it was weird that that she doesn't have the passcode to his phone. Is that weird? Though, I mean,
does your wife have the passcode to your phone?
We know each other's, but I could see where I don't ever go in her phone. I mean, there's 2 things for me. Somebody's purse and somebody's phone are just, I would feel weird.
I mean, what if you have somebody, look, I've known people that one of the people in the relationship likes to constantly snoop, and just because you don't like being snooped doesn't mean you're hiding something. Sometimes you just like privacy. That doesn't mean you're cheating. That's the one everyone always thinks, because you don't want someone snooping in your stuff, you're hiding something. No, it's at a certain point, it's a respect thing. Can I get an amen on that? Amen.
I don't think you give yourself an amen. I'm not sure.
He does all the time.
That was our intern.
Yeah. She said he's. A lot of people think he's definitely cheating.
But everyone always thinks everybody's cheating on the show.
Well, somebody had said too, like, and just to clarify too, they're just, and maybe this is part of it too. They're not married. A lot of people are saying her husband, and it's not her husband. I don't think. I think there's boyfriend and girlfriend. They've been together for a very long time. And now, is that alarming as well?
That's a little odd. If you've been with somebody over 5 years and there's no talk of marriage or anything, like, if he doesn't want to marry you after 5 years and you want to get married, he might not be the guy for you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But, she may not care about marriage. She just may care about fidelity.
Got Anthony on here, 877-979-WRMF from Fort Pierce. What is your thought on this? Do you think Winter is getting cheated on here, Anthony?
I would say he's probably not cheating, but it is a big concern about him with his privacy.
Okay. What do you think about the locked phone? I mean, is that anything that causes any alarm, or do a lot of people in relationships have a passcode on their phone that they don't tell their partner?
I could see the passcode be from, if he is using a lot of himself, is just from him not wanting her to see all the porn that he's looking at.
Okay.
Oh, the guy's into some
What
real...
is he hiding? Maybe it's porn.
He's into some real extreme stuff, guys. Real bizarre.
Some people actually think that her boyfriend's into porn. Like he stars in it.
Oh, he's in porn?
Yeah.
How did they come to that conclusion?
I have no idea. It's so crazy.
He has alone time with rubbers? How do they get there?
Oh, my God.
That's interesting.
Yeah, everybody's got like such a crazy take on this. So, yeah, I don't know. Before we let Winter go, we said, hey, look, if there's anything else that comes up, please let us know the latest on it.
I don't know. After the review from everybody, I doubt she's going to come back on the air.
Well, I mean, she wanted to ask the question, hey, do you think that my partner is cheating? And I got to tell you, 80% of the comments say yes. They think that your partner's cheating on you.
Don't worry. She'll be back.
But again, anytime we have one of these topics, people always, yep, cheating, yep.
Oh, every time.
Cheating, definitely cheating.
Don't even have the other party on the line. Guilty, convicted.
Yep.
And guess who's leading that charge? One Virginia Cynic.
Cheating. No doubt about it. There's definitely cheating going on here.
Shady.
All right, got your own little problem. You can send it to us via email, mail@kvjshow.com. All right, is this a genius idea or the stupidest thing ever? Would you go and see one of your loved ones at a drive-thru? They're dead.
Oh.
And they're behind glass.
Wait, a drive-through funeral?
Yes, a drive-through funeral parlor. Apparently, it is actually happening in Memphis, Tennessee, at the Bernard Funeral Services. They bought an old bank building, and they had the drive-through glass. They're going, what can we do with that? You know what? Why don't we just take the casket, wheel it up to the window, and people can drive by and see their loved ones instead of actually having to come in.
I don't hate it. Drive-through, you could also do food with that.
Well, dead people and food.
All right, look, okay, this is the think tank. We throw out ideas, some get shut down.
Here's what they got. Now, here's the reasoning for it. Because, yeah, offhand, I'm like, going, okay, horrible idea. But they're saying what they would use it for is for people who want to pay their respects or see their dead loved one that have a problem working or walking. They say a lot of people that, especially elderly, have a hard time making it into a funeral parlor. They said that also, too, if anybody is creeped out by going into a funeral home, this would be a lot easier to just drive by. But
yeah, that's not creepy at all.
That's
Seeing
what I thought.
Dead body in a window of a bank? Oh
right.
My gosh.
What if you're just driving by and you accidentally turned into that parking lot and you're just trying to do a U-turn?
Horrifying.
They got to block it off.
Oh, my gosh.
It's got to be blocked.
But it's like, I think it's there for your convenience. So, like, you would have the hours be like, hey, between the hours of, that's how it's convenient. Between the hours of 9 and 5, you can drive by and see Uncle Ralph.
Oh my
propped
gosh.
up by the window.
Hey, it's midnight. You want to go see Uncle Ralph? He's real peaceful, like.
I saw someone going, this has got to be the worst idea ever. But so far, 6 families in Memphis have selected the drive-through option since January.
Really?
Yes.
So people are picking it.
People are picking it, saying, yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, take my dead relative and prop him up in front of and it's bulletproof glass. Like, why do you need, I guess it's there because of the old bank, but I'm like going, you can't do any damage with a bullet.
Well, if it's one of those families where a lot of times a fight breaks out at the funeral and there's drama, maybe it is better to do a drive-through. Look, supply and demand. If they're supplying it and people are buying it, then who are we to judge?
So you guys don't see that being like a novelty, niche-y thing if they did a drive-through where you go through a drive-through, you get burgers, fries, and then you see your loved one. But it's signed off from the person that died, so you're not being disrespectful. So if I was to die, I'd be like,
I think you might have a hard time getting a food permit.
Yeah, and you should.
Yeah.
I don't know, Vegas, isn't it lawless out there?
I don't think that's going to go down anywhere. Coming up here in a couple minutes, a lot of people were sending me the tweets yesterday. Did you hear about the escaped pet cobra here in Florida?
Oh, no.
No.
Oh,
is he loose
yeah.
still?
On the loose, baby. I'll give you the latest if you missed that in your whacked out news coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. There's nothing cooler than a new car, truck, or SUV from Schumacher. Over 3,000 new, hundreds of pre-owned, West Palm, North Palm, and Delray Beach. Come join the family. We're still dealing with some pretty heavy delays in Martin County this morning. I-95 southbound at Martin Highway. There's an accident causing major delays. That has the right lane blocked there. In Palm Beach County, we do have an accident now on Southern Boulevard. That's eastbound at Jog Road. The on-ramp right lane blocked there. And in Broward County, we have an accident on the Florida Turnpike northbound. That's at exit 47. The left lane blocked there, and traffic slow all the way back to Northwest 199th Street. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Quick weight loss, unlike others, results guaranteed, no exercise required, no prepackaged meals. I loved it because, for me, I learned so much about eating and about food and what to eat and what not to eat. Stuff that I thought I was doing right, it was wrong. And quick weight loss taught me. They also taught me how I could still enjoy food and still lose the weight. I didn't have to starve myself on the program. Results guaranteed, no prepackaged meals, no exercise required. I lost 25 pounds and I know that quick weight loss works. Right now, lose up to 50 pounds or more. 10 weeks, just $99. All services included. Plus, kids join free when parents sign up. Some conditions do apply. Visit quickweightloss.net. There's 17 locations from Miami to Vero. For one near you, dial **quick on your mobile phone. Dial **QUICK for a free consultation. They'll even text you back with more savings. Message and data rates do apply. So again, dial *78425 on your mobile phone for quick weight loss. Call them, dial **quick.
Go green.
green or go home. Flanagan's iconic, one-of-a-kind St. Patrick's celebration is here again. Flanagan's celebrates St. Pat's for 3 days. Jimmy Flanagan and the Leprechaun Express. Bagpipes, free t-shirts, giveaways. Friday, March 10th, Saturday, March 11th, and Friday, March 17th. Go green. Jimmy will award a $100 gift card to the greenest customer. Check your nearest Flanagan's for the exact arrival time of the Leprechaun Express. On March 17th, 1 day only, Flanagan's features homemade corned beef and cabbage, over a half pound of National Deli corned beef, and enjoy $1 off Guinness and Guinness Blonde, draft or bottles. Keep your receipt for $8 off a $7.50 of Jameson Irish Whiskey during March at any Big Daddy's Liquors. Flanagan's. They don't just do Irish. They are Irish.
Hey everyone, Proactive has a special offer for our listeners. Stay tuned for a 100% risk-free offer that includes a free giveaway risk-free. You have acne or even the occasional breakout? With prescription-grade Proactive, your acne can heal and you can prevent future breakouts. Want to try Proactive? They're letting everyone try Proactive 100% risk-free. Plus, they're giving away a free deep cleansing face brush when you call right now, 800-489-2065. You heard right, a risk-free trial of Proactive, a free deep cleansing brush. Take it from me, Proactive really works. So here's the deal again for our listeners. For $19.95, you'll get prescription-grade Proactive plus a rotating deep cleansing brush valued at $45, totally free. You're guaranteed to get clear and stay clear, or you get your money back. Call now, 800-489-2065. That's 800-489-2065. One more time. Ready? 800-489-2065. Just pay shipping.
All roads lead to the Palm Beach County Convention Center for the 12th annual Auto Geek Detail Fest. Detail Fest is a car lover's dream, featuring over 40 manufacturers, custom and exotic cars, music, food, and the Car Builders Challenge. Meet Velocity stars Dennis Gage, Chris Jacobs, Ray Evernham, Barry Maguire, Bruno Massel, Christy Lee, AJ Janik, and Mike Phillips. We'll see you there. Tickets are on sale now. Visit autogeek.com for more information.
The biggest names in comedy are coming to the Palm Beach Improv. Don't miss Marlon Wayans this weekend and Mike Birbiglia next Friday and Saturday night.
I was at my urologist recently. Because if you're a comedian, how come you're not funny now? What I wanted to say was I'm going to take this conversation we're having and then repeat that to strangers. You're the joke later.
Get your tickets at PalmBeachImprov.com today.
If you love your TV and you love your movies, you're going to love Xfinity because they make sure that they go wherever you go. The best in entertainment. When you're at home, you can stream thousands of movies and TV shows on demand. When you're away, you can do the exact same thing. Beautiful thing, too, you're not going to be dipping into your data because they've got millions of Wi-Fi hotspots all over the country. So whether it be your tablet or your smartphone, you can always connect on your mobile devices or offline when you're away from home. When you're at home, you've got super fast internet, the fastest on the planet. And you can get all this stuff all together for only $79.99 a month for 24 months. You can get the exact same rate for 2 full years with a 2-year term agreement. All you have to do is just call 1-800-XFINITY or go to Xfinity.com and you actually could get $150 back. But this offer ends 3/21/2017 and requires enrollment in EcoBill paperless billing and autopay. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. New customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees, including broadcast TV fee and RSN fee extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply. Wi-Fi claim based on Xfinity gigabyte service, router coverage, and speed on 5 gigahertz band. Severe weather, heavy rain, or snow may interfere with the satellite signal, causing the picture to freeze or to pixelate.
Keep on saving at Dunkin' with 2 donuts and a medium hot or iced coffee for $2.99. With donuts available in a wide variety like Boston cream, glazed, jelly, it's easy to find your favorite. Add a coffee, enjoy a sip, and smile today. America runs on Dunkin'. Plus applicable taxes. Participation may vary. Limited time offer.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios, this is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. Come on.
So many people on meth.
Ow!
Yeah, thanks for everybody who was tweeting me yesterday. Let me know about the pet cobra that had escaped here in Florida. Oh my gosh, you know how I feel about snakes. Good Lord. Luckily, it's in Ocala.
So does cobras, will they attack a human?
Yes, they will.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're highly venomous. They will attack if they feel threatened. So stay away from cobras.
That's how Vicious V rolls. She feels threatened, she can strike you down.
Yeah, don't you piss off this cobra.
Apparently, it's like somebody's pet. Like, how do these people have these things? I don't know. They got loose. It's just always.
We've heard this story before.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't have a really good cage, you shouldn't be allowed to have one.
And then it'll breed with a corn snake, and then all of a sudden there'll be a new corn snake / cobra.
Corn cobra.
Yeah, corn cobra.
Yeah. Don't want that. Well, this is a tough day for one substitute teacher in Lexington, South Carolina. Apparently, she started acting a little bit weird and vomited in the trash can in the classroom.
Uh-oh. Was she drinking, or?
Oh, she was. She apparently had some boxed wine in her purse. Yeah, when the principal came in to check on her, she couldn't even stand up.
Oh,
And
no.
this was 9:45 a.m. on Friday.
Oh, no, girl.
She was getting the party started early.
Wow. She's like, I think I have the flu. Really?
Dealing with these kids is really difficult.
Yeah, they talked to the class, and they going, nah, she'd been drinking something out of her purse, and they checked, and that's when they found the box wine. She was so hammered, they had to take her out of the school in a wheelchair.
Whoa.
I had a teacher back in the day. He was my seventh, or she. I don't want to incriminate anybody, but they were one of my teachers, and they would be hammered. And I had their class in third period because they'd put their alcohol in their coffee. So you'd go up and ask them or ask a question, or what he would do would walk up to people and start singing in their face. And then one time some girl said, "Stop singing in my face." Then he belittled her.
Oh.
Yeah, I think every school's had that drunk teacher. Mine was Mr. Jones. He had a flask in his jacket pocket, and you'd always see him up there taking like little sips of it. He then would pass out in his chair in front of the classroom, and one day the principal walked by, looked in, saw a desk on fire and a bunch of kids climbing out the window. They were sunbathing out on the roof of the school. Somebody had taken rubber cement, poured it all over the desk, and lit it on fire. Mr. Jones has passed out of his desk. We never saw Mr. Jones again.
He didn't have tenure?
Until years later when you heard a song about him on the radio.
Yes, you're right. That was it. Well, this is another weird drunk. The mayor of Lake City, Florida, did something very odd. He got out of his car, put it in drive, and watched it go over an embankment into a lake.
Oh, no.
When they came to say, "Hey, what you doing, Mayor?" they realized he was hammered.
Oh, no.
And his SUV was sitting in about 4 feet of water. He was arrested and charged with a DUI. That's the mayor.
That's a messed up situation.
Yes.
Mayors don't always have a good track record. Look at the history.
This will be a little bizarre. A naked man screaming for help was found early yesterday, stuck in a shaft above a sandwich shop in California. Employees arrived for work and heard the screaming coming from the walls.
Oh, he was trying to steal subs.
He was trying to break in.
He was trying to steal all that food.
They asked him what he was doing. His response, he said he was looking for a wishing well.
He might be on drugs.
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking for a wishing well too, man.
It's this guy in Pittsburgh who owns a professional dog poop scooping business. He apparently was busted last year for posing as a Secret Service agent and was just sentenced to 2 years of probation and a $500 fine. This is a crazy story out of Jacksonville. There was a woman who went back to her apartment and realized all her stuff was gone. What? Apparently her landlord had moved her stuff out and thrown it away.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, she had paid her rent, but there was apparently a mix-up, and the property manager said that they were supposed to be going in apartment 213, and they actually went in her apartment 223 instead.
Oh.
Yeah, and threw away all of her stuff.
That is sad.
Mm-hmm. Now, according to Law and Safety, whoever gave approval for people to enter the apartment could face possible burglary and theft charges because by law, management is required to give a notice of 7 to 30 days for people to cure whatever their issue is before being evicted. She said she wants the apartment management company to pay for all the stuff that she lost, and that only seems fair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need to pay for all this stuff plus a little pain and suffering.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine you come home and your entire crib is empty.
Right.
Ugh.
Would a good deal be pizza for life?
No.
Oh, really?
No, that would not do it for me.
I think Kevin will have my back on that one.
Nope.
Really?
I love pizza, but I'm like, I would like furniture more.
No sensible human would have your back on this.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah, I so disagree. I think off the mic, Kevin agrees with me.
You must have a really crappy apartment with just really crappy furniture if you trade it out for pizza for life.
Flat screen TV or pizzas?
For life, though, you die with pizza. That you have it for the rest of your life.
You're going to die from pizza.
You guys are off on this one.
So what do you think the people in the Northeast are doing buried underneath all that snow? Have you seen some of the footage?
Gosh, yeah. There's like down power lines, down trees. Trees fell on houses.
Yeah.
It's drama.
Have you seen the meme that people from Florida are sending out to all their friends?
Not nice, people.
Not nice at all. This is what they use salt for in the Northeast, and they show all these like trucks up there trying to like clean the streets, and this is what we use salt for in Florida, and it's like lining the rim of a margarita.
Beachside.
Yeah.
Not cool.
Not cool. Well, somebody's trying to help out the people in the Northeast, and what great advertising, because when you're trapped inside, got nothing but ample time, and you're all by yourself, what might you do, Jaybird?
I know what he's doing.
Oh my gosh.
Well, now Pornhub is realizing it might be a good time to advertise, so they have gone out and gotten 24 trucks filled with snow plows, and they're plowing through Boston, New Jersey, and New York. They've officially said that their team understands that by this time of year, most cities have run up their budget in snow removal, and we thought at Pornhub that we'd lend a hand in getting our fans plowed.
Oh my gosh. If I lived up north, I would not be able to walk.
And it's not because of the ice.
A snow day? You can get a lot done in a snow day.
Blizzard peen.
And finally, a new study in England will find out if dogs can help diagnose colon cancer earlier by sniffing stool samples.
They think the dogs can smell cancer.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
They also think dogs can sense when people are missing and when they're coming back home.
Really?
Yeah, that's a real thing. I'll send you the literature. They have a sense when a loved one has been taken, and they have a sense when that loved one is coming back.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You guys want to argue, don't you?
No.
No, I don't have the fight in me.
In 2011, a dog was able to detect cancer 97% of the time.
Wow.
Yeah, but what they want to see is if dogs can actually help find it earlier so more people survive it. So, for anybody who's envious of a dog's life, this could be your job.
Yeah, poo smelling. The dog probably loves it.
Probably loves it.
Dogs love smelling butt.
Where do I sign up?
Dude, my dog loves the poop.
Yeah.
Loves poop, loves butt.
Well, there you go. This is a dream. Isn't it funny how our dream jobs differ between the human and canine world? So there you go. New development from the doggy world.
Been sitting eyes wide open behind these four walls, hoping you come. It's just a cruel existence, like it's no point hoping at all. Baby, baby, I feel crazy all night, and every day. Give me something, oh, but you say nothing. What is happening to me? I don't wanna live forever, 'cause I know I've been living in vain, and I don't wanna fit wherever. I just wanna keep calling your name until you come back home. I just wanna keep calling your name until you come back home. I just wanna keep calling your name until you come back home. I just wanna keep calling your name until you come back home. I just wanna keep calling your name until you come back home. I just wanna keep calling your name until you come back home. Until you come back home.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, what is going on with Ben Affleck? He has a shocking revelation. Where has he been? Secretly? We'll tell you coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, Winter, who we were talking to earlier about whether or not her boyfriend was cheating, he was the one that is using the condoms for his own personal pleasure. A lot of people are saying, yeah, I mean, we know people have done it, not just Jaybird.
It's not that weird.
Yeah, she did text us, though. She said, hey, it's Winter. Thanks for getting thoughts and feedback. And just an FYI, I don't have any cats, but even I agree. The voice disguiser made me sound like a crazy old creepy cat lady who is ugly as F.
Oh, don't listen to the haters, girl. Don't listen to them haters. Jeez, well, you come into the jungle, sometimes you get bit.
Well, I mean, hey, it's just, this is it. It's unsolicited kind of stuff. And, sometimes with things like what Winter's situation is, you can't take it to your social media because you don't want to get back. So, I mean, that's why, in a sense, people are going, why do they bring it to a radio show? Well, they bring it to a radio show because we're like the one place you can go and we can do enough stuff to make it sound anonymous. And you can get some feedback from people without it coming back and hopefully ruining your life.
And some people do like to go on and air it out publicly. I know that's not for everybody, but some people do like that.
Well, it feels better to talk about it and get therapy and advice.
Well, I never honestly, the first thing, if she were coming to me for advice, I'd be going, that's weird. Nobody's taking condoms and doing that. Like,
and I would have stopped you and said, that's not true.
Well, I heard so many people have done that. So, I mean, that you've got to realize, I guess, in probably her decision making, if her boyfriend is cheating on her or not, be like, okay, that's not such an uncommon occurrence. The fact that your boyfriend's worked someplace for 2 years and you have no idea where that is.
Now, that's weird.
That is weird.
Yeah. Now, that is kind of odd. So anyway, a lot of people also are commenting about the drive-through funeral idea. Somebody suggested drive-through cremation, which would work great with your serving food idea, Jaybird.
I mean, it kind of would. Burgers and bodies.
Flame-broiled burgers. And
That's what you call it, burgers and bodies.
That's disgusting.
No, you're not cooking the bodies. You're not making human burgers.
Yeah, somebody gets distracted.
I don't want them in the same building. I don't want them on the same block.
It's not for everybody, much like techno is not for everybody, or the Kardashians. It's everyone's got their thing.
It's kind of gross.
I hear
ya. It is gross. And there's something else, if you think that's morbid, you got to go check out this video. I don't know if it's legit. That's the only thing, but it is, and I don't watch a lot of scary stuff. I turned it off. I'm too weak. It is a video that is kind of starting to go around here today that somebody took inside of a morgue, and it's the hallway going down, and it's like all cement and like metal doors, on the trays. And of course, the overhead lights like flickering in and out, like there's some kind of electrical issue. And the slab door where the slab is in, it's just flinging open and slamming shut, flinging open, slamming shut. And they go over and they look at it and they're like going, look, there's no strings, there's no nothing that's going on here. Now, I mean, with the way people can make, videos today and all the tricks that they can use, that would be something that people would do 10 years ago. They'd have fishing line, they'd be moving it. But I mean,
but you can do all
now
that.
Now you can get a remote.
You can do that stuff
maybe you could have a remote door
or post-production.
Yeah, I guess that's all possible. So we may not know, but a lot of people are checking out that viral video today, and it's freaking some people out because we were just asking the question, okay, if they did fake that, how did they do that?
Yeah, because I was convinced that there was a UFO flying out of Malaysia. I mean, it looked so real, and it was a fake.
Yeah, so you just never know. But that's some of the stuff you can check out. We got pretty much all the hot stuff that's going on for the day up on our social media. You can see everything from that chick who's twerking on the BMW going over MacArthur Causeway in Miami.
Do not do that, please.
Absolutely not, no.
Twerk
Absolutely
on
not.
parked cars.
Yeah.
Twerk all day on a parked car.
Mhm.
Do not do it on a moving vehicle.
Got the Super Pie video that is up there today. Super Pie was wreaking havoc yesterday and got everybody on the KVJ show. If you want to go see that, that's
Don't
up there.
worry, he's made the list.
Oh, he took a red eye to Vegas. He was hammered when he got on the plane. They almost didn't let him on the plane.
I bet. Something else I want to get people's feedback on. I don't think it's going to be good, but have you seen the mom jeans that Nordstrom is selling with the, it's got ripped up holes in the knees and they got clear plastic windows so people can see in?
What?
Yes, exactly. What?
Clear plastic windows in the jeans?
It's like a window in your pants.
Look, right here.
Yeah. Check that out.
I love it.
They're selling them for $95 at Nordstrom.
That's too much money, but I like the concept of having like knee art.
It's plastic?
It's plastic, yes. It's clear plastic windows on your jeans. You can see probably from mid-thigh down to the bottom of your knee, just like it's a window in your pants.
Cool concept. It's not worth that much money.
Why is it a cool concept?
Oh, you could, if you wanted to, what you could do is you could draw faces on your knees.
Here's your sign, Virginia.
It looks ridiculous.
Look who loves it.
I do love it.
This is how you know. Only nut jobs will wear these pants.
Yeah, nut jobs. Oh, my bad. I want a little fun in life.
Wear it with your straitjacket, crazy pants.
I'm taking it you're a nay.
I'm a nay.
You're a nay.
It looks ridiculous.
I'm a very strong yay. Knock down that price. The knee art.
Okay. You want to vote yay or nay, you can see these ridiculous jeans right now on the KVJ Show Facebook page.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in a second, Ben Affleck went away. What did he go away for? Where has he been? We will tell you coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, we told you yesterday about this sex tape of Misha Barton that was being shopped around Hollywood. Her lawyer is now talking about it and saying it's revenge porn, claiming they will go after anybody who tries to sell the tape and anybody who releases the tape. But behind the scenes, we know how this stuff works. If a tape gets released by a porn company, that means the people in it signed off on it and they're making the money from it. If it's leaked on the internet and nobody's making any money, then it's just unfortunate for Misha Barton. But if it is released and there is a porn company doing distribution, you can bet that she's getting a payday out of it. So we'll have to stick around and see.
It sounds like such a sad tape, and everything just sounds so depressing around it.
It definitely sounds sad because she's going through something. You know, we saw her having a mental breakdown the other day. We heard that she moved out of that apartment and is now living in a different place, but that she had been living in a U-Haul for a couple of days in between places with all of her stuff. I mean, it just sounds like she's going through some stuff. So definitely thoughts and prayers. And I really hope if she's not behind this tape that it doesn't get leaked out there, because that would be very unfortunate for a person already struggling.
Sure.
Someone who's not struggling, though, Adam Levine. I mean, just talk about a guy who's at the top of his game right now.
Some people just nail it.
Some people just make all the money, and he is doing it. Here he is talking about his new project with Sammy Hagar.
I didn't know you knew Sammy Hagar. How do you know Sammy Hagar? He's
Yeah,
awesome.
he came into my life at a really funny time. I was actually on my honeymoon in Cabo. We actually wound up hanging out, drinking a little bit of tequila, and talking, and kind of instantly hitting it off and becoming really good friends. And we actually decided to kind of go into business together. We're doing a brand new alcohol, and I actually have some right here, which is so crazy.
You want to do the quick net worth game between the two? Sammy Hagar versus Adam Levine?
Sammy Hagar will crush him.
How much do you think Hagar's worth?
I think the tequila alone, I know he's made more on that than I think he ever has on music. I think that alone for him is a couple $100 million. I think about 200 million. I would say,
Whoa.
No, I think it was 80 million I think he got for that I originally saw. I'm going to say that Sammy Hagar is 220 million.
He's 120, which is not
Okay.
that bad an eye at. And he's ranked in the top 25 of musicians. He's one of the richest musicians ever.
Wow. Where's Adam Levine?
They're saying Adam Levine's only worth $6 million. That can't be right.
Where do you go for these numbers? Because your stuff was wrong about Timberlake. You may need to get a new website.
All right. Well, gosh, everyone's a critic.
Badfacts.com.
This just in. He's worth $60 million. $6 million is his salary. He makes $6 million a year. He's
okay.
worth $60 million. Is that better, Virginia?
How much are you worth?
I don't even know.
And finally, finally here. He's been gone. I didn't really even know that he was missing. Ben Affleck, right after the Oscars, checked himself into rehab for alcohol addiction. He says alcohol addiction is something that he's dealt with in the past and continues to battle with, but that he wants to live life to the fullest and be the best he can be. And so he went to rehab just like he did back in 2012. He's gone a couple of different times. So good for him for going and talking about it and trying to get himself right for himself and his family. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
Coming up here in a minute, Manny Ramirez is back in baseball and his perks are out of control.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. Everybody say.
Well, we got a lot of baseball action going to be going on today. Spring training stuff with the Marlins Mets at Roger Dean and the Astros Nationals at the ballpark at the Palm Beaches. And some other baseball news. Manny Ramirez. I don't know if you remember him. He used to play for the Boston Red Sox, and he was a Fort Lauderdale resident.
Did steroids about 9 times during his career.
Okay. So he's like Kevin in radio.
But there's no drug testing in radio. Trust me, there's a lot of people here that would fail.
Oh!
This dude has resumed his baseball career. He's 44 years old, but he's going to be doing it in Japan. He's playing for, I think, a team called like the Little Dragons or something like that.
They can have him. Don't want him.
He claims he's coming back for the love of the game and for his love of the Japanese people, but it might have a little bit more to do with the perks in his contract. Listen to what all he gets for coming back and playing some more baseball in Japan. He will get a Mercedes and a driver everywhere he goes.
Oh, that right there. That's my dream.
All practices are optional for him.
Oh, that's perfect for him. He'll never go.
Shows up to practice if he wants. If not, nah, don't worry about it.
Wow.
He will get a hotel suite on the road. He will have the best room in the entire hotel everywhere he goes. And he will receive unlimited sushi for the entire season.
Ooh.
He could keep ordering it and ordering it and ordering it, and they can't ever say, no, you've had enough. It's unlimited sushi, Virginia.
This is my dream gig.
I know, right? If only you played baseball.
These perks are awesome.
Right.
It's a novel.
Hotel suites, as much sushi as you want, a driver and a Mercedes.
It's like this is made for you.
Oh, these are all my dreams, Kevin.
It's like it's made for you.
They're doing it just to put some, people in the stadium. That's why. It's not like he's going to help them out too much.
Sure, but he's there. And I mean, they probably came to him with a contract. He's going, nah, I don't need the money. I'm good. And they're like, unlimited sushi.
Who's better, Manny Ramirez or Tim Tebow?
Well, Manny Ramirez was,
he was a legit player, yeah.
At one point, you thought this guy was one of the best hitters ever, and some would argue that he was, but he tested positive for steroids so many different times, and he was also lazy.
Do the Japanese test for steroids, or do they not care?
I would imagine they don't care at all.
Yeah, I think this is just a novelty thing.
It's a marketing ploy.
Yeah, kind of
just like Tim Tebow.
Wasn't there a movie about this with Tom Selleck?
It was. It was called Mr. Baseball, and he goes over.
He went and played in Japan. He was like an American star that went to Japan, right?
Yeah.
Did he get unlimited sushi?
He did not. They actually made him work.
So I'm just kind of curious here today. I think a lot of people get cool perks with their job. But does anybody have anything as cool as unlimited sushi? Like, what are the perks of your job where you say, okay, this is one of the reasons why I took the job. It's pretty awesome.
He don't need any perks. He's worth $110 million.
Yeah. Oh, I know. But unlimited sushi.
I was talking to a girl recently at her job because the big boss was there every day. And so she was right down the hall from him. And she worked really closely with him. He had a chef come in every day. Lunch was prepared for everybody in the small office.
Yeah.
But everybody had chef prepared, piping hot meal every single workday. How awesome is that?
Hey, let's not. Radio is no slouch. I get movie tickets every other year, so it's some good deals here in radio.
You get Bud's Chicken and Seafood.
You're right, I do.
Yeah.
You need to count your blessings.
But that's more Philip and Bud's. That's not radio. That's Philip doing that.
That's a perk that comes with
It
your
is a
position.
perk, yeah.
It is.
You're a powerful man in this business we call radio.
Yeah. All right, what you got? 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. It's the KVJ Show.
If you love the KVJ Show, spread the word. Tell all your friends. From Miami Springs and all of South Florida on 97.9 WRMF.
You know, with Mattress Firm being America's #1 choice for sleep, they've seen a lot of sales. But this is an opportunity so big, even they're impressed with themselves. Going on right now, my friends, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to get savings of a lifetime on tens of thousands of top-quality mattresses from the absolute best name brands. They're clearing out tens of thousands of famous name-brand floor models and mattresses in stock to make room for the latest in technology and innovation. So Mattress Firm is offering these top-name brands at truly historic savings of up to 70% off. 70 and up to $2,000 off floor models. You see, everything just has to go to make room for the next generation of sleep products at Mattress Firm. So this buying opportunity is only going to last as long as these mattresses are in stock, because once they're gone, they're gone. Plus, sleep interest-free until 2022. Just call 866-780-6220 for credit costs and terms subject to credit approval. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity at Mattress Firm. Save money, sleep happy.
Real lives here at SeaWorld, with new adventures everywhere you look. The only place where you can come nose to nose with the dolphin. Where you fly through the skies on Mako, Orlando's tallest coaster, before challenging your hunger with a day of free dining. We are for real, and real is amazing. Visit right now and enjoy free all-day dining, a savings of $34.99. SeaWorld, real, amazing. Limited time offer.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Oh, I love butt chicken and seafood. My family and I have been going there since I was a kid. And right now, they have got the Bud's Annual Seafood Fest featuring Alaskan cod dinners and shrimp dinners for a limited time. Guys, this stuff is amazing. They've got fired oysters, they've got crab cakes, and of course, you got to make sure you use all that with the bird sauce. That's right. I've got my own sauce at Butt Chicken and Seafood. There are 7 locations all through Palm Beach County, and they nail it. Try the bird sauce, and remember, Bigfoot is real.
Hey, Sage Dental Wisdom Tooth here with some more sage advice. Bringing an engagement ring to a first date just in case is a terrible idea. Usually leads to everything from awkward throat clearing to restraining orders. As for dental advice, Sage Dental offers affordable, superior service at all of their convenient locations, with access to general dentists, periodontist, endodontist, orthodontist, pediatric dentists, and oral surgeons. Sage Dental, a smarter trip to the dentist. To schedule an appointment, call 1-866-SAGE-DENTAL.
You know, emergencies are just going to happen. That's a part of life. But what you should do is have a plan ahead of time. So when illness or injury just falls in your lap and you're like, oh my gosh, what do I do? have a plan ahead of time. Do what we do in my family. Take it to MD Now. You know, right before Mardi Gras, I felt like I was getting sick, and I was like, no, this is not going to happen to me. I went to MD Now on a Tuesday night. I went in right around like 7:15. They close at 8, so I was the pretty much last patient they were seeing that day. They got me in and out in 45 minutes. I had my medication in my hand, no extra stop at the pharmacy. That's how it is at MD Now. You're in and out super fast. I love the fact that there's 30 plus locations all throughout South Florida. There's always a physician on site, and even on holidays, they're open. They're open 365 days a year from 8 to 8 every single day. Go find the location nearest you today, mdnow.com.
The $10 down and then $10 a month deal at Planet Fitness is on now. Pretty sweet. That's $10 down and then $10 a month to be in a thumbs up emoji place. Yes, I just said thumbs up emoji. It means that you're in the judgment-free zone. That's $10 down and then $10 a month. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com. The world judges. We don't. Planet Fitness. Be free.
Hurry, join Planet Fitness today for $10 and $10 per month. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com.
Annual membership fee applies. Participating locations only. See club for details.
Well, you know, Friday is St. Patrick's Day, and yes, there's going to be a lot of people out there drinking. So if you know you're going to be out drinking, here's one little trick you can do, because you're probably not even thinking about the hangover you're going to have on Saturday and the fact that you're going to probably be in bed for the rest of the weekend. You don't have to be, not with Revitalize. You get more of your life back. If you're going to have a couple too many cocktails, make sure you're contacting Revitalize and taking advantage of the Recover IV hydration treatment. And right now, through Saturday for St. Patrick's Day, they're offering a special 15% off. Now, here's what it does. It will restore hydration and electrolytes and fluids to your body, balancing out salts. And basically what it does, it will take away, soothe the pain, discomfort, and nausea that happens with a hangover. Not going to be happening at all. You can do it either the day before, you can do it the night after. So if you want to book an appointment for Thursday, knowing you're going out drinking for Friday, it'll work. If you want to go in on Saturday and use the 15% off, it still will work. And it's amazing. After 40 minutes of doing this treatment, you will not feel like you had one drink the entire day before. Try it out. It is the Recover IV hydration treatment at Revitalize. Go on ahead, get Dr. Roselli to either come see you or you go see them on Indiantown Road in Jupiter, and online it's revitaliv.com. It's revitaliv.com.
Your life is picture perfect, but what's missing? Being able to help create a family for the patients is the singular focus of IVFMD.com, bringing your dreams to life. Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, and Collier counties.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
This hour of music is brought to you by Sam's Club.
Get spring off to a clean start with instant savings from Sam's Club. Save $40 on the Shark Rocket Deluxe Pro Vacuum. Get $280 off Clorox disinfecting wipes and receive $7 off allergen-reducing air filters. Find these savings and more online or at your local Sam's Club.
If you love the KVJ show, spread the word. Tell all your friends. For Brickell and all of South Florida on 97.9 WRMF.
Trying to see who's got the best perks out there. Manny Ramirez, you might remember him. He's played baseball here in America, and now he's resumed his career in Japan at the age of 44. And along with his salary, he gets a Mercedes and a driver. Practices are optional for him. He gets a hotel suite on the road, and he receives unlimited sushi for the entire season.
Oh, what a sweet gig.
It's a pretty good gig, isn't it?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, pretty good little perks.
Do they give him roids as well? Does that come with the sushi?
Didn't say. Didn't
It's
ask for that.
sprinkled on top.
Yes.
Okay, well then it's a great deal for him.
I think he's got enough of his own. He's doing all right. Who's got the best perks out there? You know, I've heard of people that, like you'd said, get the free lunches when you have an expense account. That's pretty awesome. Some people get club access where they get to go to some cool, swanky clubs. A lot of people get great access to some really cool events like Super Bowls and golf tournaments and all that kind of stuff. Would be awesome.
That would be.
I would love that perk. Somebody texted in and they said at my previous employer, they gave us free 15-minute massages.
Ooh.
We got a free CrossFit membership. And they would occasionally cater meetings. They had company picnic, all kinds of good stuff.
How are your shoulders doing, Bronk? You need a little work on those things? You want a 15-minute massage?
Do. Yeah, I do, yeah.
You want him to rub you? Are you
no,
sure?
not him. I want someone else that's
Well,
qualified.
too late. You said
no,
yes.
I
He's
didn't. No,
already over there.
I didn't.
Being so frigid.
Jeez. I'm.
Why do you have
I'm
to
a
stand
little
so close to him when you rub
All
his
right.
shoulders? And there's also like some pelvic thrusting.
Yeah.
What's going on back there?
I didn't ask for a massage there.
That's a lie.
Surprise.
Somebody said they get unlimited Uber so they don't get any DUIs.
Wow.
Imagine if you worked at a restaurant, unlimited food. If the restaurant's cool. I know some restaurants, they really watch everything.
Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome stuff. All right, we can sound off. You can always call or text 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763 is how you get a hold of the KVJ show.
Never win first place. I don't support the team. I can't take direction and my socks are never clean. Teachers dated me. My parents hated me. I was always in a fight 'cause I can't do nothing right. Every day I fight a war against a mirror. I can't take the person staring back at me. I'm a hazard to myself. Don't let me get me. I'm my own worst enemy. It's bad when you know yourself. So irritating. Don't wanna be my friend no more. I wanna be somebody else. I wanna be somebody else. Yeah. LA told me you'll be a pop star. All you have to change is everything you are. Tired of being compared to damn Britney Spears. She's so pretty, that just ain't me. So doctor, won't you please prescribe me something? A day in the life of someone else, 'cause I'm a hazard to myself. Don't let me get me, no. I'm my own worst enemy. It's bad when you know yourself. So irritating, don't wanna be my friend no more. I wanna be somebody else, yeah. Don't let me get me, I'm my own worst enemy. It's bad when you know yourself. So irritating, don't wanna be my friend no more. I wanna be somebody else. Doctor, won't you please prescribe me something? A day in the life of someone else. Don't let me get me. I'm a hazard to myself, yeah. Don't let me get me. I'm my own worst enemy. It's bad when you know yourself. So irritating. Don't wanna be somebody else. Don't let me get me. Don't let me get me. You know yourself. It's so bad. So irritating. Don't wanna be my friend.
Well, if you're a fan of Star Wars, you might be completely pumped by this. Can't read too much into it, but the guy who plays the voice of Yoda from Star Wars, his name is Frank Oz.
Yes, I did, Mrs. Piggy.
There are rumors that Yoda is going to be in the latest Star Wars movie, The Last Jedi. Now, Yoda was not in The Force Awakens or Rogue One, but Yoda might be sitting there and hanging out, if you will, with Luke Skywalker on that little island.
Oh, this is big.
Yeah.
This is big for Star Wars dorks like myself.
That might be the plot line. Now,
Just-
they're asking Frank Oz if this is the case because some things are starting to leak out about such things, and he's not confirming, but he's not denying He's saying if I were allowed to talk about stuff like that, I would love to, but
Can
he's
you
not.
just make Yoda look like Yoda, please? Remember the prequels, what they did to poor sweet Yoda?
They did.
Oh my gosh. Didn't even look like him.
Made it look twisted and awful,
Oh,
didn't they?
terrible.
Yeah. Coming up here, we're going to be discussing, was there a death from a movie that you took hard? In fact, there's a couple movies that because there's a death in it, I won't watch the movie anymore.
Yes.
And I got to question whether or not it was the wrong thing to do to kill off this character.
Let's get into it.
Okay, we will definitely do that coming up. And I also got to tell you, they're talking about relaunching a movie series, which I think is the absolute worst idea ever. I'll tell you what it is next.
If you love the KVJ show, spread the word. Tell all your friends. For Lauderdale Lakes and all of South Florida on 97.9 WRMF.
Hey, we all need medicine, but prescription medication costs can really add up. Now, most people don't know that pharmacy prices vary wildly, and insurance isn't always your best bet. But with GoodRx, you can stop paying too much for your prescriptions.
Yeah, GoodRx is a way for us to save up to 80% on our prescriptions. In fact, most people that use GoodRx save at least 49%.
Yeah, GoodRx discount prices are often lower than insurance copays. No limits on how often you, your family, or friends can use it.
And the thing you're going to love is just how easy it is to use. All you have to do is just text KVJ to GoodRx. That's KVJ to GoodRx 466-379. Now you type in the name of your prescription and your zip code, and you'll find multiple coupon options for you to save money.
Yeah, it's not insurance, but GoodRx often beats the insurance prices. So don't go to the pharmacy without checking drug prices first at GoodRx.
You have nothing to lose, just money to save. So go check out GoodRx for your prescription now.
There's still time to save big at Nissan now. Shop a lineup with available award-winning safety features, or take home the 2017 Titan, featuring America's best limited truck warranty. 5 years, 100,000 miles, bumper to bumper. And at the Nissan Now sales event, save big on a new Nissan. For a limited time, save $10,000 on the 2017 Nissan Titan XD. It's clear why more people than ever are choosing Nissan. Hurry and get to Nissan now. Take on the everyday. Shop at your local Nissan dealer and choose Nissan.com today. Nissan, innovation that excites. For well-qualified buyers with approved credit, cash back available on 2017 Titan XD Platinum Reserve trims only. Must finance through NMAC. Must purchase from new dealer stock. Offers end 3/31. Call 1-888-858-8319 for details on offers and truck warranty information. See owner's manual for safety information.
Get comfort today, or you don't pay.
This tax season, do something smart with your refund. Invest in a new high-efficiency AC system that can save you up to 35% off your energy bills every month. And right now, when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom, you can save up to $19.50 or get a new water heater absolutely free when you purchase a new Carrier high-efficiency air conditioning system. No money down and special financing available. Call today, 800-928-9198. License CFC 1427611. Or go to lindstromair.com.
I loved those guys.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Who is hungry? Well, I've got the best place for you to go for lunch. Bud's Chicken and Seafood. I'd love it if you went there today. Try the bird sauce that I helped develop with Philip and everyone over there at Bud's, and they have got some great deals going on right now. Now, Virginia, I know you love all foods of the sea. Bud's Chicken and Seafood, they've got a great seafood type thing going on right now. It's their Sea Fest. You can add a single crab cake to any order for just $2.99.
What?
Yes, shrimp dinner $8.99. Fish dinners limited time though. They got the crab cake sandwich available.
That's only $3.99. That's a really good deal.
And it's the size of a head. It's delicious. That might be a little too big. It's pretty big though.
Whose head? A baby's head.
Yeah, a baby's head. It is the size of a baby's head. Go in there today. There's locations all over South Florida. All over Palm Beach County. 7 locations in Palm Beach County. Just go up there, ask for that bird sauce. Let them know that the KVJ, or let them know you heard it for here on the KVJ show. Sorry, I get very choked up when I talk about my bird sauce. Like I said, 7 locations all over. And yes, try them crab cakes. And remember, Bigfoot is real.
Cirque du Soleil comes to South Florida and invites you to immerse yourself in the world of insects, teeming with joy, amazement, and unstoppable energy.
OVO from Cirque du Soleil, playing this July in Sunrise and Miami. Experience awe-inspiring acrobatics with the whole family. Buy now and get the best seats at the best prices at cirquedusoleil.com. OVO is sponsored by Foresight.
Stroke survivor Terry and his wife Joan know a thing or two about the premier care of a stroke center with a comprehensive rating.
I had this terrible headache, and it truly was the worst headache of my life. The rest of that evening became a bit of a blur.
We got Terry to St. Mary's Medical Center. Dr. Malik and his team were able to get the type of assessment that they needed. Terry was in the ICU for 6 weeks, and as you can imagine, it was a pretty scary time.
What I remember was right away people being there trying to help.
The team was extremely competent.
So much of what they provide are the intangibles, and it's the teamwork and it's the coming together that St. Mary's Medical Center really is.
We are back to our normal life.
Has St. Mary's healed for you too? Share your story at stmarysstories.com for a chance to be featured in our next radio spot.
True prices, true service, true selection. It is true for you at Bremen Honda. If you're thinking about a new car, get into Bremen Honda. Let them show you what they showed me last year, how I could save big bucks by going to Bremen Honda. And right now, it is the Honda Dream Garage sales event going on. The Honda of your dreams is waiting for you. Over 11 acres of Hondas with true zero leasing. How about zero down, zero security deposit, and zero due at signing? You could be driving off in a new Honda, paying just $199 a month with nothing due at signing. That's a bottom line deal. Mike Rodriguez runs the show over there. He and his team are dedicated to giving you the best car buying experience possible. These guys are serious about giving you a deal. Go see my friends at Bremen Honda this week. It is the Honda Dream Garage sales event. Easy to find them, 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres. You can shop online at BremenHondaPB.com. Now, this deal is a 36-month deal on a 2016 Civic LX sedan. Nothing due at signing, no security deposit. You just do the tax tag and have your credit approved, and your car payment could be $199 a month. Go into Bremen Honda and save thousands this week.
Turn your tax return into a Strax return. Use the money you receive from your tax return for any cosmetic procedure, and Strax will give you a 10% cash rebate. Already low prices and 10% rebate. Get sexy now. Call Strax at 954-634-3333 or log on to straxrejuvenation.com.
Gladiator Polo is back. Thursday evening, March 16th, an epic arena polo challenge featuring 6 of the world's best polo players battling it out for the $250,000 Gladiator Cup. Best described as hockey on horseback, the event has free admission, live band, food and family entertainment, or enjoy the $40 all-you-can-eat Argentinian asado. Located in Wellington at the corner of Pearson and South Shore Boulevard, gates open at 6 p.m., game starts at 7. Go to gladiatorpolo.com for information and video. Presented by Florida Restaurant and Lodging Association and Visit Florida.
Bring your family and friends to Lion Country Safari's 50th anniversary celebration. Ranked one of the top 3 zoos in America. Get your coupon at lioncountrysafari.com.
If you love the KVJ show, spread the word, tell all your friends. For Sunrise and all of South Florida on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, talking about movie deaths that you did not like, and I even throw in some shows here too. I mean, what the heck, MTV's doing it. Group them all together now, right? For me, number one, I've got 2. The top 2 that bother me the most, and I would love this movie, and I would watch it all the time if it weren't for the death of Goose in Top Gun.
Aww.
I don't like it. To me, the movie changes, and even when I'm watching again, and I see that part coming, I'm out. I bail.
Gets too raw, gets too real for you, doesn't it? Because it just shows you Maverick is just a mere man. He's a mortal man. All that hot dogging.
Yeah.
At the end of it, he's just a broke down man.
I didn't like it. I don't like when people fall apart. I like when people keep it together. The other one is in Rocky 4. When they kill Apollo Creed.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Sorry, if it's just a 20-year-old movie, it's on you.
I just had it. What I don't like when they die, and it just slipped my brain.
Glad you're here for the conversation.
Your brain died.
Hey, Suits, we got that buffering wheel again for him?
Buffering?
Yeah,
Buffering?
whenever this happens, we're just going to put that
Oh,
spinning wheel.
I remember.
Yeah,
From the movie with Kevin Spacey and Haley Joel Osment.
Oh.
Osmond?
Did you just put him in the Osmond family?
Haley Joel is the brother of Marie and Donnie?
Marie and Haley Joel? I didn't. What is Osmonds? They keep procreating, Virginia.
Pay it forward. That movie. When that kid dies at the end. Never mind. Kind of loses the zing of the conversation if you can't remember it.
I'm sorry, my
I felt like
friends
walking over glass.
hungover. He had a Bachelor podcast yesterday. They were drinking.
Oh,
all
yes, I know.
Very
He's
hungover.
very hungover. First thing he said to me this morning was, "Don't expect a lot."
We just kind of like every day.
It's kind of my thing.
It's kind of my thing. Don't
need-
expect a lot.
If you need to go to Ben Affleck rehab,
Damn, that's a little too real. That's a little too raw. What are you doing? Because you got a lot of nerve saying that. You can say that to anybody on this show.
Got Danny on here from Singer Island, 877-979-WRMF. You got a death from a movie that you're not a big fan of, Danny?
Well, I almost hate to bring it up because of the hate involved, but American History X, when Edward Norton stomps the guy on the curb.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what? There was something. I saw that movie once, and I know it was like critically acclaimed. There was something about it, and it wasn't like it was a bad movie, but there was something disturbing in it. I think it was that scene. Yeah, it's like
it's a movie. It's a really good movie for sure. It's your boy. I'm surprised you don't know about it.
I do know about it, but I don't want to watch it for that reason because
Mm-hmm.
it's too dark and heavy for me. And
yeah.
some of those movies like Selma and stuff that were based in fact, where it was just such a dark time in our country and just shame and sadness. And I go to the movie to be happy.
I think Selma's a different one. Selma is a movie that I think everyone should watch for historical perspective. You'll see stuff, but then you'll see what America was like, and I think in a sense where we've come and where we still have to go. Obviously,
it just makes me sad. It's just disgusting.
Oh, how do we not say this one? I know we've already done the Rocky franchise, but what about Mick?
Yeah.
Mick!
Mick was tough, but I could do that one. I don't know why I could see Mick die, because, I mean, Mick was a little old.
Kevin just doesn't like old people.
Kevin is not sad when old people die.
Well, I mean, come on, you lived a good life.
You lived it.
You're about to be one of them, so you better
and then I'll be happy to go. That's
all.
all I'm trying to do. Get a good life. I mean, Mick was like 89.
I don't know if Mick really lived a great life. He struggled. At
He
the
lived
end.
a long life. You want a spring chicken when people are cut down on their prime. That's what bothers me.
We can't get no love for Simba?
Yeah, that is tough. And I remember when I first watched Lion King with my son Cannon. Oh my gosh, I hugged him the whole rest of the movie. He's like, "Get off me, dude."
Simba dies, right? Is it Simba that's dead?
No, Simba's the
Simba's
lion
the
cub.
little lion.
Yeah, you are really not helping out this
Mufasa.
conversation.
I'm trying though, and I want to be here, and I love it,
I know
and I'm
you
having
do.
fun.
I know your heart's in it.
Yeah, I
I know
have
your heart's in
I
it.
don't have the talent, Coach.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I was trying to think. I'm like, did they kill Simba in the lion?
Well, I heard like
People go back and go, what?
Wow, that's pretty aggressive.
They killed the star of the movie. Like, what do you do?
I heard a murmur coming from the intern section. I figured I was wrong.
Yeah. I never saw it coming when they killed Finding Nemo in the first 5 minutes. It's weird.
Oh, they killed Nemo?
No.
Oh, you know what? I don't even get your reference because I never even saw the movie.
You haven't.
It is kind of messed up that
Watch it.
Nemo's mom is dead. That makes me sad.
Well, there's a lot of anytime you go into a Disney movie, for the most part, I have noticed it seems like they mainly did that in my childhood. They've stopped killing parents as much. I mean, they did Nemo, but you
didn't see it happen.
You know what? I was just gonna say, I'm like going. I just saw Moana the other day.
Did they
or
kill
Moana,
somebody?
And yeah, somebody of course has to die in that. Yeah.
Oh, someone dies in Moana.
But they put a positive spin on it.
Hmm.
Yeah, you feel kind of good about it actually. It's kind of weird. You ever seen Steel Magnolias?
Oh my gosh, Shelby's her name.
Is it Jennifer or Julia Roberts' character?
Julia Roberts, she's got some issue, I believe, with her kidney, is it? And her name's Shelby, and I remember that whole scene where they're all crying.
She's like, it's a diabetic thing or something.
Yeah.
Give her juice. Give her juice.
And then Sally Fields is all like, no, Shelby.
Right. I saw that movie only once. I knew after that, I'm like, I'm never going to watch this again. What death did you take the hardest from a movie or show? Somebody said, My Girl, when Macaulay Culkin kicks it.
Oh.
Remember that? The bees.
Oh,
the bees.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a tough one. A lot of people were chiming in about The Walking Dead, what they had done recently. I won't give away the spoiler on that. And also there's one, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, somebody said that they are not too fond of.
When the one little kid gets it in it, and the clown is in the drain, they all float down here.
Yeah.
That was pretty tough.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying the My Girl Marley and Me is another one that a lot of people were referencing here. Movie death that you didn't like other than My Girl. Tina is on here from Boynton. What you got for us, Tina?
Bridge to Terabithia.
Bridge
That
to
was a movie where the little girl, they kill off the little girl at the beginning, the guy's friend, that little boy's friend, and they go through like the whole story of make-believe.
Yeah, and is that a kid's movie?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Why did they try to traumatize children when we were younger by bringing you into this story, and they would always kill off somebody near and dear to you?
Well, maybe it's just getting you ready, because that's just what happens in life sometimes.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Here you go, kids. Get ready.
I mean, one of us is going to go. If you're not dead, that means someone else is.
It's going to happen eventually.
This is a good one. Panda just texted me, in the Green Mile, when they kill the big guy. I hate that part.
But I feel like he goes to a better place, though.
I know, but I still don't like it.
Yeah, I hear you. I get what you're
Oh,
talking about there,
How
Virginia.
about Bubba from Dark Knight of the Scarecrow? That was kind of like, oh, don't kill Bubba.
Dark Knight of the Scarecrow.
Watch that.
Denny's.
Never even heard of that. That's a movie?
Dark Knight of the Scarecrow, brother. It's an underrated movie. I suggest you Google it. I know you won't or watch it.
Somebody said, yeah, Kevin, they don't kill parents anymore in Disney movies. Ever seen Frozen? Oh, dang, that's right.
Damn.
Wow. Yeah, they do. Disney still loves taking out a parent. I'm just glad that my family's not starring in a Disney movie. I wouldn't make it.
Oh, yeah, you'd be the first to go.
I would be the first to go, absolutely, without a doubt. Somebody said the Uncle Ben and Spider-Man.
Yes.
Not a big fan of that one.
That's so hard.
Didn't really move me. I was like, eh.
He's old, Virginia. I don't care if old people die.
That's Kevin's philosophy.
The heartless youth.
Somebody said Bubba and Forrest Gump got them. They didn't like that movie death.
What about Jenny? Jenny dies.
That was, oh my gosh, that moment where he is,
he's talking to his kid. Oh,
you know what? I don't watch Forrest Gump because of that moment. It's just it's too much.
Can you please
It's too much emotion.
Could you give us a little bit of sad Gump? Just
Jenny, why did you have to die, Jenny? Thank you.
Standing O, baby.
Thank you.
Standing
Thank you.
ovation.
Yeah.
Everyone stand for
Yeah.
It's radio.
Thank you. It's all right. It's still the field. So respect,
man.
Virginia.
Paint a picture. Theater of the
Respect
mind.
that comes from it. That's
None
what
of the
that's all
interns
about.
stood up.
Zero respect.
Zero respect.
Here is something I do not like in movie news. They keep relaunching these movies and these series. And yeah, there are some where it's like, okay, maybe it wasn't done well enough or it was done so long ago that, okay, we could do it again. I really like when they redid the Ocean's 11 and you had the Brad Pitt and that whole crew in there. I know it was an older movie from the 60s, but it felt like it was time and they did a really good job with it. Now Warner Brothers is in the early stages of relaunching The Matrix, which was done in 1999 with Keanu Reeves, who's still making action movies. They had a great cast. It was done perfectly. I mean, it's got that legendary scene with the bullet where he's going shoo, shoo, and he's dodging him and all that kind of stuff. And come on, really? We got to redo The Matrix? You can't do that movie better.
You're
the
right.
Sequels, maybe, if you want to do the sequels, but the original movie, you can't do that better. And it's 1999. That's not long enough, is it? Doesn't feel long enough.
No. 99's not long enough. It's so close to tooth. Come on, what are we doing here?
That's what I said. I'm like, what are we doing here? Come on. But apparently they are in production to do it. And I don't even think the brothers that originally did The Matrix are even involved. So they've decided they're going to bring in a new crew to do it. So, yeah.
I think the brothers that did The Matrix are now sisters.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah.
From what movie? Oops. Oh my gosh.
Virginia dropped a bomb on us there right at the post. Yeah. I didn't know it was going to happen.
Are we? Is it? What's
I
going
guess
on?
we're talking now. we can't just make, and here's Lincoln Park.
Oh my God. I was.
Did you see that this morning?
I think I had heard that. Yeah, they were two brothers, and they're now transgender, right?
Yes, and they're now sisters.
Wow.
Which is so interesting to me.
How about that?
That's the fascinating story. Can we do a movie about them?
Yeah. If they're going to do a movie, yeah, don't redo The Matrix. Do the story of their life.
Yes, do your life story. And you know how to put a movie together, obviously.
Yeah.
You know how to make it compelling and interesting. I want to see that.
I'm feeling you, sister. You know, I wasn't feeling Lincoln Park anyway. Let's do Rihanna.
Take that, Lincoln Park.
Yeah. You just got Virginian. Bam! Take it.
And you got me like, girl, what you want from me? What you want from me? And try to buy your pretty heart with a price too high. Baby, you got me like, oh, you love when I fall apart. So you can put me together and throw me against the wall. Baby, you got me like don't you stop loving me. Don't quit loving me. Just stop loving me. Oh, and babe, I'm fist fighting with fire just to get close to you. Could we burn something today? And I'll run for miles just to get a taste. Must be love on the brain that's got me feeling this way. It beats me black and blue, but it fits me so good, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain. It keeps cursing my name. No matter what I do, I'm no good without you, and I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain.
Oh, yeah. I am all psyched up. There is a movie that is coming up. Looks pretty good. They've been releasing the trailers for the new Wonder Woman movie. Yeah.
Me like it.
I was going to say, yeah.
You a fan of the acting?
Yeah, she's a great thespian. That's what I'm talking
She's
about.
gorgeous. Whoever they got for one, they did a great job casting. It's phenomenal. Yeah, I'm getting kind of psyched for this movie. It's coming out, I think, in June, so it's going to be one of the summer blockbusters coming up. Well, we got the After the Show podcast. Going to be on here, Kvj Tv Live, kvjshow.com in just about 25 minutes. You can dial that in and check it out. I got an action clip somebody's requested on there of Jaybird apparently spitting a huge chunk of food onto his microphone. So we'll see.
Today?
Yeah. I don't even know. I don't know if it's today or
Did
what.
I, did I eat?
I don't know. You're just wreaking havoc in here.
I'm sorry, man. I'm in a bit of a radio slump.
For the past 6 years.
Past 13 years. My whole career it's been one big slump.
So we'll get to that here in just a bit. But
get positive now?
Yeah, well, you got to turn it around, man. The
Gotcha.
eternal optimist. That's what you need. Leave us some optimism here. What you got in your thought for the day for us today, Jaybird?
Don't build a wall around your own suffering, or it may devour you from the inside.
Ooh.
Wow. Share your pain.
If not, you start to kill yourself within.
So nice. So share your pain with your best friends, huh?
Denny's, we're sharing pain together.
You know they already do. Jaybird's pain is always Denny's
It's
pain.
just one-way pain, though.
No, trust me. It's
Denny's never gets to dump any of his pain on Jaybird.
No, it's a one-sided relationship.
Denny just has to clean up.
It's a one-way
All right, can you talk? I'm injured and I'm battered mentally
Denny's
here.
pain janitor.
It's kind of like a list. Denny started off a lot to do today.
Can we end the show?
Yeah, we still got one more on the way, though. Watch it live or on demand later today, the After the Show podcast.
If you love the KVJ show, spread the word. Tell all your friends. For Coral Gables and all of South Florida on 97.9 WRMF.
There's still time to save big at Nissan now. Shop a lineup with available award-winning safety features, or take home the 2017 Titan, featuring America's best limited truck warranty. 5 years, 100,000 miles.